Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Game Day with Heavy Cardboard, where we teach, play, and discuss medium and heavy strategy board games, war games, 18xx, and other related things in the hobby. Today, we are featuring the latest from Michael Keller and Quinta Games, Agra, for day 9 of the advent of holiday gaming, holiday streaming. So, if this is your first time watching the show, so welcome, everybody, even if it's not your first time watching the show. So welcome everybody watching around the world live as well as after the fact. I'm your host, Edward Euler, joined by a couple of familiar faces and voices, as it were.
Banker Dave.
Banker Dave. Tony.
All right, so yeah, we originally had planned for this to be a 4-player. Life happens. So actually Amanda's feeling a bit under the weather, so she bowed out. And no harm, no foul. I don't think the game's going to suffer because of it. Do you?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, all right.
I like this at 3 and 4.
All right, cool, ideal. All right. So today, Tony is going to be teaching y'all. It's going to be an involved teach. This is a big game.
It is.
Okay. So just be patient. If you have not played this game and you are familiar, let me rephrase that. If you are not familiar with this game, it's going to be about a 45, 50-minute teach thereabouts. So it's going to be involved. If you do know the game and you just want the playthrough, we'll see you in about an hour. Okay. Sound good? All right, cool. So yeah, we're streaming, like I said, day 9 of 24 straight days of live streams, 26 streams in 24 days. So yeah, day 9. Feeling pretty good so far. Still going, still punching.
Good.
Right? Got a fighter's chance to make it through this. So
Cool.
I'm excited. All
I'm going
right.
to
I'm going to be on a couple more, so I'm
You
excited
are.
about that.
I'm more than a couple,
Yeah.
few of them actually. So looking forward to that.
Okay. I've heard that before.
Yeah. Oh, Banker Dave looks 10 years younger with his new haircut.
Nice,
Right.
nice.
That's awesome. Good stuff.
Runar.
All right.
Oh,
cool.
I forgot the port.
Huh?
I was going
Oh,
to bring
you were
port.
good. You were. Oh well, that's all right. Next time.
He was going to bring port wine and forgot.
Yeah.
We'll wait.
Honey.
Go ahead. We'll be back. Right. No. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and
Coin
run.
of work replacements. Right?
Yeah.
All right.
So we're
Cool.
going to take the cameras down. We're going to take the chat down for the teach because it is such an involved teach as we are wont to do. And then we'll be back here in thereabouts a while.
Sounds good.
Cool? All right. Cool. We'll see y'all then. And let's get into the teach, shall we? So Tony,
Cool.
take it away.
All right. Yes, I'm going to teach beginning with an outline, kind of a high-level view of some of the parts of the game in order to basically lay a foundation that we're going to drill down deeper into and just promote a general understanding to begin with, okay? And while I do this, playing the role of Vanna Wyatt will be David and Edward. So let's start off on that outline then, shall we, guys?
Let's.
The first player marker means nothing in this game except for who was first, right?
Because we all get an equal number
Right,
of turns.
equal number
right?
of turns game.
Okay.
This doesn't move or anything like that. And these guys randomly decided that I would be first.
Sure.
So,
Yeah, real random about that.
real random.
I need $2.
Yeah, you do.
Um,
all right.
There are some types of goods in this game, okay? And Edward's got the list there. And so there are 4 kinds of basic goods. You can see there sandstone, wood, turmeric, and cotton. There are 4 kinds of building materials, and that's the guys in the upper corner there in the orange section. So the sandstone, the wood, the planks, and the cement, those are building materials. And there are 12 kinds of processed goods. And you can see them all listed out there. We won't go ahead and enumerate them at this
Right,
point.
yeah.
They'll be covered during the game. You can also see by those arrows that certain goods can be processed into other goods. Okay, so yeah. So sandstone can be turned into either cement or bricks. And bricks can be further processed into statues. Okay, but cement's kind of a dead end there.
Right.
So, and that's true for all of those types of goods there. If we switch over to the board, you'll notice that each of those goods, whether they are the basic goods, the building goods, or the processed goods, are located on the board by these icons. And the icons are accompanied with a small flag. Okay, so
Did you bring a flag?
I did not, sir. The basic goods have a one flag on them, and then the processed goods that are in this mid-range, each of them carry 2 flags, and then what's known as the luxury goods, these 4 processed goods have 3 flags, and that's kind of an abstract value representation. So we know that the shirts, the clothing, has a value of 3, okay, versus the cotton itself only has a value of 1, okay? And that'll all make sense a bit later. So now, if we switch to your player board there, Edward, we'll cover some of the basics about your player board. This main section here, I'm going to talk about a little bit, and I'll come back to it a couple of times.
Okay.
But I'm going to start over here on the right side. So the top strip there is just to remind us
Yep.
of when a couple of opportunities that we earn favor points, okay? So when somebody boots out your worker from a worker placement spot and your worker is standing up, you're going to get a favor point, okay? Yep. Also, when you place a worker in the worker placement space that has the elephant,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You betcha.
yeah.
So in this case, the cotton area.
yep, you will get 2 favor, okay? And when you get favor, you just put them there on your board. All the players have these generic markers, and they represent, each marker represents one of whatever it might be. Favor in this case,
Wherever it
cotton
is.
if it's on the board, that kind of thing, right? So favor points. What can you spend favor points? Well, there's 3 favor actions printed on your board. You can see you can spend 2 favor to get one of the basic goods. You can spend 3 favor to process 1 good. Or if you have 4 favor, you could spend 3 of them to gain influence in one of the guilds. And again, all these things are going to make sense, right? Then below that, you'll notice there's 3 empty spaces. During the game, you'll be able to acquire more favor actions, okay? And you can only have 3 more. You can't cover up the basic ones. If for some reason you got a 4th one, you have to boot out
Yeah,
one.
replace it with one, etc.
Typical stuff
Okay.
like that. Below that is another strip that's going to remind us of what's called our oil and curry actions. And our oil and curry actions are kind of anytime actions during our turn, just like the favors are. And the favors, you can do them anytime during your turn. But the oil and curry actions, same. So this is telling us that I can spend 1 curry or 1 oil to make one of my workers that's laying down stand up. Or I could spend an oil and a curry to make 3 of my workers stand up if they're laying down. So, and as we'll learn later, I can only do 1 of those things per turn.
Right.
I can't do both, or I can't do them more than once on a turn. And then below that, this is kind of the turn order of the game. So we're going to come back to this, but basically you're going to do meditation actions, which are optional. And then number 2, you're going to do your main action, which is
the meat of the
mandatory.
game, right?
Yeah, that's where everything is. And then third, there is an optional order phase that you can deliver to the Emperor Akbar or to one of the guilds, okay? Then if we go immediately to the left, this little track of the suns down here, this is your karma track.
Not to be confused with the chameleon. Karma chameleon. Never mind, moving on.
Blowing
Go
my
ahead.
mind. The little glass bead that you can see there kind of covers the number 1. That means Edward has a value of 1 on his karma track, okay? And during the game, he'll be able to spend goods. You'll see in between the spaces for your glass bead, right there are some goods symbols. So if I was to move my marker from the 1 to the 2, it would cost me some turmeric. From the 2 to the next 2, it would cost me an oil and a turmeric. So it costs you goods in order to increase your rating on your karma track. And that's going to be an important factor in the meditation actions that we'll end up talking about, okay? And then coming back up to the top here, this is a really key element of the game here. These are your farmers. The 4 workers are your farmers. And you see in the 4 corners are the 4 basic goods.
And I should point out real quick that we replace these with the little markers that come in the game just so they pop a little bit better for the camera.
There's some really tiny markers that kind of really blend into the board. So for the camera, we wanted to use cubes.
Yep.
I like the cubes better than the markers.
Yeah, I think I do as well.
And what these things do is kind of they control your production. And this is kind of a neat little component here, a neat mechanic where you can manipulate your production levels. So basically, if you look at the wood symbol, you're looking at how many empty squares are between the farmers that surround the wood and the symbol itself. And as Edward's pointing out, 2. So when Edward makes wood, right now he makes 2 wood. If Edward were to move a farmer, he would make 3 wood. But now notice when he moves that farmer to make 3 wood, now he's making 1 less sandstone, right? And if during the game, if you were able to remove your cubes, that opens up another one. So by removing that cube, Edward, now he's still making 3 wood, but he has not affected his sandstone production.
Right.
So you can,
That's pretty clever.
It is.
I really like this mechanism in the game.
You can manipulate that. Cool. So that's kind of the high level of the player board. We'll flip over to the map, and we'll talk about the buildings and things on the board.
And something else I wanted to point out, just to be able to be clear for the stream. So these spaces are for 4-player spots, but honestly, we wanted to not make it any confusing or at all confusing for folks, so we went ahead and just put promos out there that are not part of the game. They're just blocking the spot for the 4th player.
It's wonderful. Cool. So let's talk about the board. There's a lot there to look at.
There is a lot going on here.
But it's actually, it's not that bad once you get into it. There are some things that I wish were better that will affect some of the gameplay, and you'll see us struggle with that a little bit. But overall, the board it works well.
It does.
So let's talk about this. These 4 buildings here are the production buildings. So when I place a worker in one of those buildings, I'm going to produce the kind of good that's on there based on how my farmers and my cubes are on my player board, right? So in this case, you start off the game being able to produce 2 sandstones.
And the reason 2, because if I put a worker on sandstone, I have 1, 2, so then I would produce
1
and 2 goods.
So Edward's got a worker there. He took the action. He made 2 sandstone. He puts out 2 of his pawns out there. So that's now the good storage. So we know Edward's got the 2 sandstone goods right there. The rest of these buildings are the processing buildings, and pretty much you want to look where the icons are.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you can tell, but each of these buildings has a symbol, or it has a building tile on them. Okay, so these building tiles each have a value. This is a 3. These are 4s, and these are 6s, okay? So these buildings are not yet built when the game starts. So in order for us to use them, we must build them. The number on them will tell us how many building resources we must spend to build them. And those 4 building goods are these 4 things here. So sandstone and wood and lumber and cement. And each of those has a little value here, 1, 1, 2, and 2. So that's how many construction points they count for. So to build this 3 building, we're pretty much only going to have wood and sandstone. So it's going to take 3 building points to build that building. Okay, and there's a little more to that we'll get into. When you use a processing building, again, once they've been built, right? It's a worker placement spot. You put your worker there, and that's how you can transform goods. So once we get this building built, Edward, who has some sandstone, he's going to want to go here so he could turn his sandstone into cement, right? Which then gives other players who have sandstone, Dave just put his pawn here, a chance to follow on, right? So we'll get in
piggyback action.
We'll get into all that stuff. But that's just how these processing buildings work. It's like if I place my worker in a processing building, I can process goods I possess downstream into that good.
So you have to have stuff here to make it here.
Correct.
And then you have to have stuff here to make it there, et cetera.
And then you have to have stuff here to make it into there.
There you go, right.
So,
as it further gets processed.
Right. So then we have ourselves the Yamuna River. And I've learned that the Yamuna River is the longest tributary of the Ganges, and that the Taj Mahal is built on its banks. So
Well, there you go.
I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, nice little piece of history, or I guess geography, as it were.
The
right?
Taj is very, very cool.
Yep, I would love to see that someday.
I'm happy seeing it in pictures. I'm not a big traveler.
You are not.
No. So the river has a few things. It has notables, which are these cards. These cards, these notables, are kind of a key part of our engines, because when we are able to claim one of those notables, it gives us a special action that we'll put into our area that we can, start building some of our capabilities with as well. All those nobles, in order to claim them, you must deliver the goods to them that they're asking for. Also, the things that are going to happen on the river are certain events are going to trigger when the boatman moves down, and it'll increase the capacity of the guild markets. There's all kinds of things that happen on the river. But the key thing to note about that is those things happen when the boatman moves. And the boatman moves when we service those notables that are upstream. So once we serve 2 of these guys and they're gone, then the boatman will move to the next dock. And now those notables over there are able to be serviced, as well as whatever remains here, right? So you can always serve whatever's upstream, okay? And then when another one, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Okay? Cool. We talked that there's an optional karma round. So
at the very beginning, on the first thing you can do on
Meditation
your
phase.
turn, meditation phase, right here.
And that's these action spaces here. So at the beginning of the game, the disc starts right here, blocking off this space. So the first player to take a meditation round can only choose from these 4 actions, okay? And you get meditation points by laying down your workers, okay? And each worker that lays down is going to earn you karma points based on your karma track. And it's a little bit of a different way that works that we'll get into when we talk about the actions in more detail, okay? And then what's kind of cool is the last action you take gets covered up, and that's not available for the next player. So there's a little bit of thinking like, what do I not want David to be able to do?
Right.
So. There's 4 character actions. We have the architect, the sailor, the trader, and the botanist. The botanist. All of these are action places where somebody can place their worker, standing up, of course, when you place them.
Right.
And they allow us to do a bunch more actions as well. I mentioned that these luxury goods, these last 4 things are luxury goods, are statues, books, paintings, and shirts, clothing. Those allow us to do another special action on our turn, luxury actions. So each of those 4 goods has one specific action that you can take by spending one of those goods, okay? And you can do all 4 of those in one turn, but you can only do each of them once.
Yes.
And we'll cover those again later. And then if we come back to this big board here, and normally this board is up on an angle and the pieces are slanted.
Doesn't show real well on the camera, so we're actually laying it flat. Yeah. And you made that little custom piece
this little
right
track. Because normally the track is like this on the board.
Right, and you can't see it.
Yeah, it doesn't show well on the camera. So on this board, there's basically 2 sections. There's the guilds, and there's the Emperor Akbar track here. And so during the game, we'll have an opportunity to deliver some of the processed goods to the Emperor in order to score endgame points. And then also during the game, we're going to be delivering goods to the guilds. We have the Red Guild, the Blue Guild, and the Green Guild. They each have their names.
Sure.
But I call them Red, Blue, and Green.
Right. There's enough to remember in this game.
So you see the Red Guild, this is its influence track. So as we gain influence in the guild, our markers will move higher. And then we can also see that the Red Guild would like us to deliver during the course of the game certain pairs of goods. And whatever pair of good they want right now is marked with the gold pawn. So
and we randomly selected those at the beginning.
Right now, he wants paper and bricks. That's what this guild wants. Okay.
Wood and statues, etc., etc.
Cement and curry.
There we go.
Don't mix those. Yeah, so one like basic rule, and I'm gonna touch on this a bunch of times, is in order to deliver these goods, you have to have previously earned a little influence. Yeah, at least one.
You got to prove your worth to the guild. That makes sense.
And one great way to get that is delivering to those notables we talked about. So that's kind of the high level lay.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah. So let's start to drill in a little bit. Okay.
All right, game on. Here we go.
All right. We talked about the goods and the buildings. So let's talk about how to play the game. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to refer back to this little section of the player board right there.
Which is what happens on your turn Possibly.
Possibly. And definitely as well. So,
Right. Yeah.
first is the meditation phase, and this is optional. If you don't want to do it, move on, okay? So I can go ahead and lay down any workers that I've placed on the board that are standing up. And I will, for each one that I lay down, I will earn karma points that I can spend on these meditation actions, okay? So,
Let's say.
I just want to remind you at this point that when they're laying down,
I was just gonna. Yep. Exactly.
and
Yep.
somebody ejects me, my workers from my spot, I won't earn any favor. So there is kind of a little, decision point there, whether I want to lay him down or wait for the favor to roll in.
Right.
So I will earn some. So if David lays down these two guys, and on his karma track, he's at the 1.
Or let's say he were at the 2, he
Sure.
would get 2 for the first one.
Yep.
And then 1 for every additional
Right.
guy that he lays down.
So for every guy you lay down, you count down 1 on your karma track.
Exactly.
So if he's at the 3,
So there.
he would get 3 for the first one, 2 for the second one, 2 for the third one, and then 1 for the other guys he lays down.
Yep.
But his marker doesn't move. His marker stays at wherever it is.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Total of 8.
Right. That'd be a lot of good karma.
That's a lot of karma. Living right.
So then you can spend those karma points on these meditation actions here, and if you don't use all your points, they're lost. Okay. So you only want to lay down as much as you want the karma to spend.
Sure.
Okay. So let's talk about these actions. We'll take this off. Okay.
Right.
So because in the first one, this one's covered up, so the first player cannot take this action. So this action here says I can trade a good, okay, of the same value for the same value. Right. This one says that I can deliver 1 good to 1 noble.
Notable.
Thank you. You notice that costs 3 karma points.
Right.
Oh, by the way, this X, the karma points that it costs depends on the value of the good I traded. So if I traded a statue for a book, that would cost me 3 karma points because its value is 3.
Whereas this would only be 1.
Correct. In the middle, for 1 karma point, I could move one of my farmers 1 space in whatever direction I want to
Yep.
move them.
Okay.
And I can use these multiple times. So like, hey, if I want to move 3 farmers, cool, it's 3 karma points.
Sure.
So. This spot here is very cool. For 2 karma points,
Bink.
get rid of one of those cubes.
Yep.
I can make more stuff,
Yes.
so building my engine.
Always nice.
And then lastly, this meditation space allows me to spend karma points to upgrade 1 good. So I can upgrade 1 good to something else, and I end up paying karma points equal to the value of the good that I ended up making.
So if, for instance, if this building were built and this were to become cement, that would cost 2 karma points.
2 karma
Does the
points.
building have to be built?
We need to double check that,
Okay.
but I believe that it has been built.
Okay.
Or it must be built, but we'll double check. So then the last thing is like whatever action I take last is what this thing moves to. Except the middle. The middle is never covered up. So if the last thing you did was the middle, then the second to last thing you did is what will be covered up. If the only thing you did was the middle, then it won't move at all, right?
Right.
So that'll go there. So
That's meditation.
meditation. So I think right now is a good time to talk about secondary actions.
Okay.
They'll have a little more context now and that you understand the meditation phase. So with secondary actions, you have your oil and curry actions that we talked about, right?
This is how you can, one of the ways you can stand up
Yeah.
your dudes.
So let's say I need some karma points for my meditation phase. I want to stand up some guys. Well, if I have oil and curry, I'm able to do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I take a secondary action of oil and curry, stand up some people, and then I do my meditation phase,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Okay. We talked about the favors, right?
The building does not have to be built.
Excellent.
Okay. All right.
The building does not have to be built.
That changes
There's the favor points, right? So you would spend your favor, take the action. You can only use each one of those once in a turn. Oh, we got the man himself here.
Yep. Mike's
Sweetness.
here. Yep.
Sweetness.
Yes.
So that's your favor actions. And then the luxury good actions that we talked about, you can do those in your turn too. And all of these things are kind of anytime actions, right? But the key thing is once.
Each one
Right, I
once.
can do each favor once, I can do each luxury thing once, or I can do one of those oil and curry actions, okay? Cool.
Roger that.
All right. So let's talk about what these are real quick, these luxury goods. So if I spend a statue, I can take another action phase.
Okay.
So I get to place 2 workers, right?
Nice.
That doesn't suck. If I do the book, right, I can go ahead and stand up as many as 3 of my workers and get a favor.
Nice, instead of having to pay favors.
Yes.
Always nice.
If I do a painting, I get to do 2 influence markers up 1 space each.
That's nice.
Yes. And that's a not equal sign, 2 not equal, right?
Right, meaning they can't be up
Yep.
the same track.
And then this one's kind of groovy too. If I spend a clothing, I get I get victory points equal to the current value of the clothing. So you can see the clothing begins the game with a value of 3. That's printed on the board. But as you're going to see in a minute, we'll be able to change the values of things.
Right.
Could be worth 4.
Could be worth 2.
Yeah, and from 2, yeah, it could be worth even 1 if it's 2. Because, so yeah, it can get crazy. So that's those actions. So those are all called secondary actions. Those are anytime things, right? So
Cool.
So we already talked about the meditation phase. Now some of those things have context in the meditation phase. So now let's talk about the action phase.
All right.
All
The
right.
meat and potatoes of the game.
Cool. So let's flip to the. I have my notes because this game I cannot teach it from my brain alone.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. So it's a worker placement game, right? So on your turn, I'm going to place a worker onto the board, or I'm going to reuse one of my workers that I already have on the board.
So these are your 2 options right here. Placing a worker, if you displace him, or stand him up. So either place him or stand one up.
Right.
Got it.
Right.
Okay.
The standing up, the using of an existing worker is called a peon action, right? So one of the key tenets of the worker placement here is 1 worker per space, right? So if I go there and Dave's already there, I displace Dave's worker and then I get to do the action, right? So it's not a blocking game.
Right.
Okay. Or if I'm already there and I want to do it again, that's cool. I can just reuse that action.
But
okay?
you have to pay.
But you have to pay. So here's the deal. If I'm reusing an action, then I pay 2 karma points, okay? 2 rupees, sorry
Yep.
guys. 2 rupees. Now these are victory points, so I'm paying victory points to do that again, okay? But then I get to do the action again. If my guy's laying down, I get to stand him up. So that could be cool because now my guy's standing up for when you displace him.
Or if I want to take him for meditation later.
Or
right.
Right. I want to
For
use
a
him to
future
meditate
turn.
later.
Right.
So if I don't want to stand up one of my workers, I'll grab one of my very plentiful workers and place them on a space, right? So again, we can only use the buildings that have been built. So at the beginning of the game, I've got 4 production buildings and I got 4 character spaces. Them's my choices, right?
Yep.
Now, there is the choice of this builder as well, but we'll get to that. Okay.
So when you place your worker, you're going to displace
Yep.
a worker.
So in this
that's
case,
there.
Dave's guy's laying down. He doesn't get any favor
Wah, wah.
points.
However-
but if I displace this guy, that's Edward's guy standing up.
So
He
then,
takes him back.
and I get 1 favor for my guy being displaced, which just adds on to my supply of favors that I have.
Sometimes there will be rupees on the worker placement spaces.
Because that's the way the elephant rolls.
Oh, yeah. If there's rupees there when you place your worker, you get them.
Nice.
So that's cool. And we'll talk about how to get those rupees there. Excuse me, guys. So, when you place your worker, you take the action. If the elephant, the merchant, wow, got a little tickle in my throat
It
here.
happens.
If you place your worker, wow, where the merchant is, my apologies, you can explain it for a second. Oh, there we go.
All right, Tony was coughing.
Yeah,
There you go.
sorry.
No worries. Go ahead.
That's some really strong coffee. So if I place my worker in a place where the merchant happens to be located, a couple of cool things are going to happen. One is I get 2 favor points.
Nice.
I love that.
Congratulations.
Favor's good. That's
So,
reminded on your board here.
right there.
Yep.
Okay. You get 2 favors. Cool. All right.
Also, I get to then move the elephant. So I'm going to roll a die. In this case, I rolled a 3. So the elephant's going to move to 3 spaces of built buildings. In this case, it's only these 4. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, and he's going to end up there. And he's going to be dropping off rupees as he goes. Okay?
Again, this is the way the elephant rolls.
Oh, Davis, man, he's got
Right.
his pockets is too small. All right. So again, I will get that rupee when I go there next time, right? So.
Or any of us would in
Yes.
that case.
Well,
Correct.
no, I want them. They're for
Oh,
me.
sorry.
They're for me.
Yes, sir.
All right. So the elephant will end up moving all over the board as things get built and stuff like that. So I mentioned there is that little option of I can go to an unbuilt building if the builder's there. So on Dave's turn, he goes over here to the lumber mill, and because the builder's there. So when the builder is there and you choose that spot, the building is automatically built for free. So Dave does not have to spend goods on the construction costs, okay? And
Maybe
now,
you've done this previously, he's saying. Okay, continue.
and now, Dave gets to use the building because the builder built it. Dave's standing in line waiting, hurry up, I need to process some goods. So Dave can now do his building processing. So this is how all the processing buildings work. Dave can now process 1 to 3 of the downstream goods. Now, you can process 0, but
Probably
Why would
not
I?
a good idea.
I mean, like, hey, if you just wanted to get that built, sure, right? But here's why you probably don't want to process 0. So you can process 1 to 3, and then the follow-on comes. So everybody who has that same downstream good can produce the same one of the same upstream good that you just processed, Dave.
So even if I had multiple goods here, I can only do one of them.
But Dave, every player that does that you'll earn 1 favor.
Nice.
Yeah, from the game, not from the players.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well,
So you want us to follow on. Hey, it's only 1, and maybe you got 3, but you got a favor.
right.
Those favor points can be pretty important.
Okay.
And one other thing is the guy moves.
The
moves.
builder.
Yeah, and then the builder, you roll the die, the builder rolls, the
So,
builder moves.
there.
He only moves on unbuilt buildings, right?
So in that case,
Sadly,
he would only go 1.
He does not drop rupees.
Someone. Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Collect your favors at the end.
Fair enough.
All right. So, coffee, you should be drinking tea. Ah. If only I had thought of that. So, cool. So all those things work that same way, okay? It's just the only difference is what's the good. So let's talk about these 4 guys up here, these character actions. The architect. When you put a worker on the architect, you got a choice. You can either get an influence in one of the guilds or build a building, okay? So it doesn't matter where the builder is in this case. You build any unbuilt building.
Including where the builder is
Sure.
or not? Okay. All right.
He will
cool.
move,
Okay. Fair enough.
and you will pay the goods. You will pay the construction cost by using your goods that is required by the building tile there. So 3, for example, right? Now here's the cool thing. If I use more than 1 kind of building good, I get a 1 cost discount.
So in that case, 1, 2, note the 1s on it.
Yes.
Costs 3, but I use different
Right.
resources. Ergo, it only cost me 2.
So I could build it with a sandstone and a wood or 3 wood. So your choice, right? Or 3 sandstone.
Right.
My choice. Cool. And then I get to whatever building I built, I get to put my guy there, and I get to use the building. And then you guys get to follow on.
Yep.
All right? The sailor.
Hold
Oh,
on.
sorry. My apologies.
No worries.
When you build it, this iconography on this guy is very good, actually. When you build a building, you will get a bonus tile. So these belong to these buildings, these belong to these buildings, these belong to those buildings. So you just take one. So for example, this one says you can remove one of the cubes from your, oh, sorry.
No, that's fine. So here, could remove one of the cubes, meaning one of the, for me, the pink cubes, and I would get 2 rupees.
Yep.
Woo! All right.
So you just take that, get your stuff immediately, and then you move on. So then the sailor. So the sailor is a pretty important place because he's going to allow you to deliver goods to either or both the notables or the guilds, okay? So Here's the trick with him. He don't work for free. So the first good you deliver is free. And then every other good you want to deliver, you must pay him. And you want to pay him a good whose value is equal to or greater than the number of other goods, pawns you want to move. That's very, it feels difficult to say, but
So
that's
let's just show 'em.
Yeah, so
Let's
for
show-
example, I want to deliver to this notable.
Let me make sure that we have
Doesn't
a
matter.
couple of, okay, all right.
So this notable wants curry. Is that curry? Nope, that is dye and cotton. Okay?
All right.
So there
So,
you go.
Let's say we have a dye and a
Yep.
cotton.
And Edward puts his worker here, standing up. So the first one is free. So he takes the cotton and puts it on the cotton, okay? And we're going to talk about what else happens there. So that's free. He can stop right now, or he can pay. So now he wants to deliver one more piece of wood. So he's going to deliver the dye. So now he owes a value 1 good because he put one more piece of wood.
Exactly. It's not the same
Right.
value as this.
So he says, you know what? I have 2 sandstone, so I will pay the sailor a sandstone for him to transport my goods. Okay.
All right.
So I'm limited by, spending my goods, as how many goods I can deliver, or, all those kinds of things. So, and the same rules apply to when you're delivering to the guilds, right? Everything's combined. So if I want to deliver 2 goods to a guild and 1, 2, 3 guild, whatever goods to the notables, the first one of those 5 that I deliver is free, cost me to
After
deliver
that,
the rest.
sure, makes sense. Thematically, totally makes sense.
Now, when I deliver to a notable, every time I put a piece of wood there, I get a buck. I get a rupee, i.e. a victory point, for every piece of wood there, including that piece of wood. So the first one I deliver to that notable would get me 1 rupee right there immediately. The next one I deliver would be the second piece of wood, right? So I get 2 rupees. So if I made both deliveries in the same turn, I'd get 3 rupees out of that, right? Of course, the next guy to deliver that second would get the other 2 rupees, So, and another thing I can do is make a double delivery to a notable.
So had I gone there on this turn, take 2 turmeric to deliver 2 turmeric to the
Yes.
gentleman down
Yes.
here.
And the interesting thing about that is, in terms of earning rupees for the delivery, that really only counts as 1 piece of wood. So yes, we like to lay down that piece of lumber there so that we don't consider that. So, but what that is determining the ownership of these notables. Because when a notable receives all of the goods that they're looking for, then one of the players that delivered those goods is going to own that card, okay? So basically, whoever's got the most wood on that card will own it. And if there's a tie, the player who's got the top spot, in this case, me, right? I would earn that. That's why you want to do a double delivery, right? So in this case, if Edward did a double delivery down below, he's kind of fingerprinting that card. And if somebody else wants to snake that card from him, they're going to have to make a double delivery up top. Oh, guess what? The up top goods seem to be generally a
more
little more
expensive.
pricey,
Yes.
So that's how the control of those cards happens. And you take the card, turn it over, put it in your play area, and it's going to give you some probably pretty cool little action,
There we go. Right.
And here's one of the very important things about delivering to notables. Each notable that you deliver to in your turn, regardless of how many pieces of wood you put on that notable, will get you 1 influence in that guild. So, what do you need to be able to deliver guild orders? Influence. Where's a good source of influence? Delivering to those guys. Yeah.
Makes sense.
All right. The sailor is a beast of an action, yes. Okay, so let's rock and roll. The trader. That's this guy here. So the trader is going to let you exchange up to 3 goods. And you can exchange those for other goods. But the trick of it is, whatever goods you're getting have to be valued at 1 less, or lower, I guess, if you want to really rip yourself off,
Right.
than the goods you've given. So if I give goods valued at 5, I can only take back a goods valued at 4 total, right?
Makes sense. He's got to get his cut.
Right.
Okay.
Also, he lets me move the pricing tokens. All right. So there's these pricing tokens here. You see they're 1, 2, 3, and they're double-sided. So this is a 1 and a 2, a 2 and a 3, and a 3 and a 4. So I can move one of these tokens before my turn, before I do my trading, or after I do my trading. Okay. So it kind of lets you manipulate the market here. Okay.
Okay.
So here's the thing. I can take one of these and place it. I can move an existing one. I can remove an existing one.
So you're just manipulating the market
Yes.
of a specific good.
But I can only change the value of a good by 1. So I can't make a 3 worth 1. I can make a 3 worth 2. I can make it worth 4. Right? So.
And one thing I just wanted to point out real quick on the deliveries here, the delivered good also counts for later deliveries. So even
Yes.
though I had that laying down one, it's still going to benefit anybody that delivers later to be able to get them more money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
I did
cool.
mention that.
Yep.
Like if I deliver them both at the same time, I get $3.
Yep.
If I do one now and you do one later, you're going to get the $2. I only got the $1.
Exactly.
So.
And I'm saying the one laying down does count.
It does count.
It does count. All right, cool.
Unclear. The last action is the botanist.
Awesome action.
Awesome action. So she says, hey, of these 3 things, pick 2
Okay.
different ones.
Easy enough.
These 3 things are, I can move my glass bead up on my karma track, but I have to pay the things that are in between.
So if you need to pay a turmeric for that example, if you had a turmeric, you would then discard the turmeric, you would then slide that up, etc., etc.
It lets me get rid of one of those cubes,
Right? That's another way to be able to just pump
Make-
one of those off.
get to make more stuff.
Yep.
Or I get 2 movement points for my farmers. So I can move 1 farmer twice, I can move 2 farmers once.
1, 2, however I want to do it.
Oh, you're not
Right.
making any wood that way.
No, not so much.
But you're making a ton of sandstone.
And turmeric.
Yes. All right, so that covers the 4 characters. Okay, so we talked about how the buildings work, the follow-up actions, the chunky wooden pieces out there. We talked about the characters and all that kind of stuff, right? So the last part is phase 3 here is the order phase, which is also optional. Okay, so at the end of your turn, you can do one of 2 things. I can deliver something to Emperor Akbar, or I can make an order down to the guilds.
And
I can
notice the
fulfill an order.
slash, either
Yes.
or, right?
Twana to Twada.
So,
There's the Emperor Akbar track. You can see that he wants everything that's not a basic good. He
Right.
wants one of each during the course of the game.
so
So
12 of the 16 goods
Yep.
that aren't basic.
at the end of David's turn, he's got some planks here. He's like, you know what? Akbar needs some planks. There you go. Done. That's your order phase. Because he can only do one of the 2 things, right?
And it's permanent, correct?
It's permanent. So now none of us can deliver planks to Akbar. At the end of the game, we're going to earn victory points for each pawn that we've delivered up there. So we'll earn 1, 3, 5, 8, 11. You know, it's a progression. Okay.
All right.
The other thing you do is do the guild order delivery. So I can deliver exactly what the guild currently wants. And again, that's marked by those gold pawns there. So if I have a paper and a brick and I have influence here, instead of delivering something to Akbar, I can choose to deliver that good, assuming I have influence in this guild, right? So I will discard the 2 guilds. I don't have a sailor to pay. So that's a very cool thing.
So you would then
Yep,
fill that.
replace that.
This will then go.
That thing just
Yep.
takes the next empty space downwards, in which case this would come up. And then I would earn some rupees. So when I make a delivery, if I am highest in that guild in influence or tied for highest in that guild for influence, I will earn a number of rupees equal to where my marker is. In this case, 4 rupees. Okay?
So easy enough.
Easy enough. If
However-
I'm not the highest, I will earn a number of rupees equal to where my marker is -1.
So in this case, it would be 2 rupees,
They're
but
ripping me off.
right.
But then I do earn 1 influence. So if I'm at the top, I get the full money, but no influence. If I'm at the bottom, I get a little less dough, but I get some influence.
So tied or in first by yourself.
Yes.
Got it.
So that's the order phase, okay? So at the beginning of the game, we're probably not going to have much order phase going on.
Sure.
All right. So then, let's talk a little bit more about the river and the events. So as cards disappear, and the boatman moves to different docks, he's going to trigger some action. So when he moves, or some events, when he moves there, that event will happen. And that event is wherever the builder is, that building's just getting built.
Just cool.
Happening.
All right, good deal. And it also activates these as available as well as everything else upstream.
When he goes to the next one, you notice he passes the 4. So here's where I want to explain this. So when you're delivering guild orders, it starts off with a 3 value here. That means each one of these guild tracks can only have 3 player markers in it. So if we fill that up, we can't deliver any more things to that guild until we move that boatman and this 4 comes into that spot. Now there could be 4 player markers in each one, right? And then as you see on the main board there's a 5 and a 6. As the guy continues to move downstream, we'll be able to fill up these order tracks, okay? So also when he gets there, we're going to do some other actions. The Elefante is going to move, and then for every cotton you have, you're going to get 1 favor point, max 3. So guess what? Have some cotton.
Yeah.
Okay. Can't tell you how many times I've not had cotton there. Oh, and at the other one down there too.
And that would be a plan better. So
yes. So then when he moves to the next dock, there's another event, right? And there's the 5 is going to go out there. That event is this one, the 4th pier. It's like all the price tokens get removed and go back. Everybody gets a favor, blah, blah, blah. So, and then the last one down there, second to last one, isn't it? Yes. Because when he gets there and somebody sells that card, he's going to go to the end game section, right? So when he's at that one there, the 5th pier, everybody gets a good of value 1, 2, or 3, depending on the amount of cotton that they own. Okay, so cotton. Yes, have cotton. So be aware of where the boatman is and have some cotton. And then at the end, this luxury good action we said, where you get to sell your goods, your cloth, your clothing goods.
For 1 more.
Right, you get 1 more victory point than its current value. Okay.
Yep.
Oh yeah, with 3 players we need to do that.
Have some blockers out there.
The
Gotcha.
setup thing.
Okay,
So
cool.
we'll clear that up here. That's it. So the game's going to end when 1 of 3 things happens. Somebody hit the top track of a guild.
Any of the 3. It's not all 3,
Right,
correct?
right.
Okay.
One of those guilds is all filled up, or that 4th guy got built. Okay, and then so the game's going to end. We'll finish up that round. So that's why this is important.
Yep, and then we do it.
And then everybody gets a turn.
Okay.
At the end of the game, it's going to be, some of those notables have end game scoring points. Every 3, the 3 influence tracks are going to be modified. So you're going to get, if you're at the top of the track, you're going to get 2 rupees for every order you've delivered. If you're not at the top, you'll get 1 rupee for every order you've delivered. If you've made it to the end of your meditation track, you're going to get 5 rupees.
So anytime you see the fireworks symbol is going to be end game scoring stuff.
Each one of your cubes you get rid of is a rupee.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to get 1, 3, 5, 8, whatever rupees for how many tokens you've delivered here. So
awesome.
So let's finish the setup and let's clear all this crap off the board.
And we'll reset and get ready to start.
And we can get ready to play this game.
That was pretty quick.
I have one
Relatively
question.
speaking.
Yes, sir, Dave.
When you use either this action
Right.
for 3, does that comes out of your available?
No, you discard the actual.
You discard them.
The favors that you have.
I understand
you discard
that.
them.
So you're going to collect favors here.
But you're advancing one of your.
It's already out here. It just
Okay.
advances on.
How about on this action here?
You're exchanging. So you're taking the existing good and moving it to where it needs to go.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right, so we need some neutral markers. We already got the cards set up. That's the 3-player setup of the cards. So here, grab
There you
some
go.
purple neutrals there, buddy.
Yep. All right. So
All
what
right, so we're
goes
going to
in?
roll the die twice here, or
Okay.
twice. So this is for Emperor Akbar.
Okay.
So the fourth good.
one is good. So
good.
there goes planks. Okay.
And then
6.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 more
Yeah.
past it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No oil and no planks.
Well, that sucks.
No oiled wood. Okay.
Wouldn't it be one more?
Math says 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So I thought
you
it'd
could
be
go in
6
this way,
blanks,
whatever. So
see?
and then we're going to do the same thing down here.
Okay, so roll 1 through 6 for each one.
Yes.
Okay,
And
so
then-
here we go.
That's it.
4 is blocked off. Does this count as one of the?
You can't deliver
limit?
it.
So it does not count as one of the deliveries.
It
then?
does.
It does. All right.
It's taken up.
So 4.
Because
I guess that's moving down one then, because that
Gotcha.
one's done. And then 3. Oh, one more.
All right.
There we go.
Oh, can I leave these workers here?
This one time, no.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
All right. Cool.
All right. Cool. So we ready
guess
to
I'm
rock and roll?
first.
I guess you are. So let me bring up the cameras in the chat. Any questions? I mean, Mike was doing a pretty good job in chat answering any questions that people had there.
We got some stray karma here, or stray rupees, Dave, from our demonstration.
Yes, let's put them away.
All right. Cool.
All right. This is a tough game to teach. It's a tough game to keep everything.
Oh, there's a lot going on.
Hence my notes and stuff.
No, you're
so,
totally
yeah.
fine, dude.
So, one other thing. We each have these bags.
Right, which is for rupee holding.
You put your rupees in here so that no one knows how many rupees they got, which is...
We're gonna play with open info.
Yeah. Number one, I can't get my hand in the bag.
Yeah, it's they're small.
Number two, there's no need for hidden information,
So-
especially on a video stream.
We're
So,
good.
Yeah. I can usually remember roughly how many victory
Sure,
points are in your
yep.
bag anyway. So
And Morton says, remember, conversions of goods does not require the building built unless you want to use the space with the worker. So that's the
Right, and
important
that's what Michael said
delineation.
earlier too.
So a worker cannot go
Can't go
to
there,
a building
with the exception
until
of
it's
where the
built.
builder is.
Exactly.
'Cause he's going to build it for you.
But they can hold goods
Yes.
for the trading actions
Yeah.
that are at
'cause
the
it-
top.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
Okay. Let's rock and roll.
All right, go for it. So, first off, would you like to take any karma actions, any meditation?
Well, see, my meditation phase is nil at this point.
Because you have 0 workers
Yes.
to lay down.
I do. So I'm going to go ahead and start the game off by making 2 turmerics.
All right. And why 2 turmeric?
Because I only have 2 empty spaces between my farmers that surround the turmeric space.
There you go. Cool. And here, just we'll take it real slow the first couple of turns. So we have turmeric here, 1 there, and 1 there. 2 turmeric for Tony.
So Dave's option is displace me and give me a favor, or place a worker somewhere else.
Oh.
But he has no meditation. And by the way, before we move on to Dave, it's now my optional order phase, right? So he doesn't want any turmeric, and I have no influence at the guilds, right?
And unfortunately, you can't go down
Right.
here unless you take the
Right.
sailor action.
So I have no order phase. Dave, you have no meditation phase.
Mike says you did a good job on the teach, so
Thanks,
well
Michael,
done.
man.
All right.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
I also
You've got a lot of stuff in here, man. A lot of stuff.
All right, cool. So basically, they're done. The first turn is going to be very
And he
quick.
has no order phase. So now,
And-
Edward, you want to displace me, please? Me?
Oh, right. You would like for me to go here.
Yes.
However, I will go visit Davis.
Yeah, that was my other thought.
All right.
But I have a purpose for the turmeric. So.
Okay. I'm sorry, the who's?
Turmeric.
Not 1 Merrick, 2 Merrick.
That's right.
So I'm going to go here.
So you landed where the elephant
Okay,
is.
so
you
now.
need to clear your board.
Oh, fine.
Oh.
Well, hold on. So now, because I went where Davis was, I get 2 favors. So I'm going to keep those here. I can freely, if I wish, go ahead and spend those at any time. If
Yeah,
I wish, I
your
elect
turn.
not to. However, now Davis needs to roll the bone.
Move it, buddy. Dave, get some singles out. We'll need 5 of them.
Yep. So he's going to move 6. There are no other buildings
Right.
built, so he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So we got, what, 2,
Two.
3, 4, 5?
Yep.
Yep.
So there'll be 2 there.
He doesn't have a lot of area to roam right now.
He doesn't. Don't fence me in. So there we go.
We need to
Okay.
be building
Yep.
some buildings.
And place your bets, y'all.
Place your bets. All right.
All right. So T, you're up.
Back to me.
Yep.
Well, I think 2 rupees sounds good.
Yeah, I was looking at that too.
And that will, so first of all, let's take it slow, right?
Right.
Do I want to do meditation action?
Do you want to meditate?
There's 1 karma point available to me.
You can move a farmer,
Eh.
which allows you to get an extra
No.
sandstone. All right.
So I'm going to take my action. I'm not going to displace anybody. So I'm going to take these 2 2 happy rupees. And I'm going to make 2 sandstone. Then I still do not have any delivery actions. I have no influence. And this guy's not interested in basic goods.
And I just want to reiterate one thing.
Yes, sir.
These you can partially fill.
Yes.
These must be completely filled. In other words, you have to do paper and brick at the same turn, whereas these can be separate turns.
You betcha. You
Okay,
betcha.
cool.
I am going to use my karma.
Okay, so you're going to lay this one worker
You
down.
betcha.
All
And
right.
you're going to get 1 karma point. And which one are you going to use? You're going to do this. So you're going to move your worker or farmer. So move 1 farmer.
Yes. And that is wood. So I'm going to move him here.
Okay. So this would go to the space you took last, but it can't go to the middle.
Okay, so what farmer did you move towards sandstone, away from wood? All right,
Morton,
cool.
Morton, yeah, it is. There's like you're just kind of chipping your way because like these guild boards, they want everything.
Right. So
it's not like
Make
I'm
stuff.
the wood guy. I'm the
yeah,
everything
yeah,
guy.
right.
So it's you're just chipping away.
I assume you're going to put him on wood.
Yes.
Well, if you do that, you're
Well,
just going
so
to
you're going
spend
to reuse this worker.
Right,
So it cost
right.
you 2 karma. So spend your
2
karma.
rupees.
2 rupees.
Yep.
He stands up if he's laying down. Now you may do the action again. Oh look,
You
got
get
1
a
back.
I
bonus
got a
rupee.
rupee and I get 3.
And the elephant's there.
Yep.
So
So-
take 2 favor and move the elephant as well.
And if you don't mind, Dave, I'll just roll.
I
since-
think that's fine.
All right, cool.
Everyone starts with 2 money.
All right, 1.
1. Cool. He goes there, and we put a rupee here. Yeah, Tiago. Everybody starts with
Okay.
two rupees. So you could reuse a worker right off the
Right.
bat.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's why that happens.
And Davis
so-
moves at the end.
Correct.
So
There we go.
all right, here we go. Rocking and rolling back to. There's nothing you can do up here. So Edward.
Yep. So now at this point, if I wish to take any of these actions, I'm going to displace somebody.
There's these boys up here.
There is, unfortunately, I don't have any construction materials. So, and I don't have any turmeric, although
How many merits?
I could freely on my player board be able to spend these favors to be able to get some turmeric to then be able to advance that for meditation. Choices, right?
It's cheating, isn't it?
Right.
Using the rules for your own personal gain.
So I think I kind of want to move.
He does
the-
that a
nah.
lot.
It does.
You know what?
I love these meeples.
They yeah, the big
The
head.
farmers were cool.
Right.
So it's a,
Let me go see the botanist, please.
all right, the botanist, and
And-
you may do 2 of those different
Okay,
things.
so before I do so, though, I will spend my 2 favors to then get a turmeric.
All right.
So I will produce and put the turmeric there,
Yes.
which I'm then going to spend the turmeric because I'm going to then advance my karma, which there's the turmeric that goes back into the kitty.
It seems
So-
like a pretty good move.
I thought so.
So now you can either get rid of a cube or have 2 farmer movement points.
And
Or you could pass.
well, I could pass.
Yes.
However, I think I elect not
Ah.
to pass. So I will go
Smart.
ahead and I'm looking at this. I kind of have a ballpark idea going on here. I don't know if it's going to go well, but we're going to go ahead and remove the turmeric one there. So now when I produce turmeric without moving any farmers, I'm going to produce 3 turmeric. I cannot deliver anywhere. Yeah, I'm done.
No,
That's
you're-
it. I
you're-
cannot.
Your delivery options are nil, good sir. The kid here, that would be me.
Karma.
And Mike says, just where the merchant moves over, you place a rupee.
Right.
Oh, so we don't place, because
we-
he didn't move over that spot.
Yeah, on his way to that spot, he moved over that spot.
He only rolled a 1, so he was here, so he moved
Oh,
1.
somebody put one there.
I did,
Yeah.
I did, so that's my bad.
You don't
Okay.
go where he was or is.
Right, it's only in places you move
In
over.
betwixt.
Got it. All right.
All right,
cool.
Dave. I hate you, so I'm going to go ahead and displace this worker here. So you're going to get a favor because he's standing up. And I'm going to go ahead and make 2 of these things, these woods. And why am I doing that? Because I figured Dave's probably going to build that sucker.
I thought about
Yeah.
doing it, but that's all right. So
And
be it.
then I'm done because I have no order phase options available to me. I did not want to do any karma, blah, blah, blah.
All right, so Dave,
I can't do any karma.
You
in fact cannot. You have no dudes.
yeah, you're welcome.
But I can go here and move the builder.
All right, so here we go. So we're going to roll for the builder. The builder moves 5 spots. So that's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
I love that spot.
Interesting. All right, so now that you have built this, you can upgrade up to 3 goods. How many would you like to upgrade,
I'm
sir?
going to upgrade 3.
Okay, so all 3 of these will come over there. They are now planks, so we'll put them there. And Tony can follow at the price of free for him. However, he gives his good friend Dave
Go ahead.
a favor.
Get your favor, buddy.
All right. All right.
So I can either...
And now your choices are to complete one of these, which you cannot do, or you could give a plank. Oh wait, planks have been filled.
I
You're
noticed
done.
that, yes.
Yeah, by
All
the
right.
fourth
Yes,
player.
yeah, the phantom
Yes.
blocker. All right, so it's now me. So I do have 2 dudes for karma. So you can, reiterate for me again.
Yes,
just
sir.
to make sure I'm clear. For the karma ones, the top left is exchange like value for like value. So in other words, I could turn a cotton
Here.
into a sandstone.
I'll read you the exact. It says, exchange one good for another good, for another of the same good value.
Right, so it'd be
Right.
cotton to sandstone, for instance. Got
For
it?
instance.
And the bottom right one allows you to advance a good, i.e. trade for a good, but you pay the cost in karma points based on what the new
This one?
good is.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
processing a good.
Correct. All right.
And that's the one we wanted to know.
What?
Oh,
It does not need a
Michael,
builder.
Does not
Yeah.
need a
It
builder.
does not need a builder. So
That's right.
actually, I think, man, I need karma. I need
Don't we all?
favors. Yeah.
In real life?
So I had a plan on what to do, but I'm not going to be able to do it this turn. So what I will do instead...
Bye,
I-
Runar.
All right, take care, Runar. So I will skip my meditation. I will go here, displace
Oh,
T.
my first favor.
So
Yummy.
for turmeric, I'm now producing 1, 2, 3 turmeric. So I will place out 3.
You did this guy?
Not yet. He moves
That's
last,
where you
right?
are, though, yeah.
Yep. So I get that.
Get a rupee.
Then,
I'm in the
in
lead, 4
addition,
to 3 to 2.
in addition to that, because Davis is there, we get 2 favors. Okay. Which, nope, I'm all set. That's it. There. Then we have to move
Get some ones out, Big Dave. We need 3
4.
of them.
So this is built now.
Yeah.
So it's going to go 1, 2, 3.
It's going to go.
Oh wait,
one,
I'm sorry. 1,
2,
2, 3,
3,
4.
Right.
So we need 3 ones.
Right here in these spots.
There you go. Yep. There we go.
Ooh, there's 2 there now.
Yep. I'm okay with that. You can come see me. As far as deliveries go, that's it. I'm done.
That's it, huh? All right. I don't. Do I want to do some meditation? I sure do. So I'm going to take a meditation action.
Okay.
I'm going to lay down these 2 workers, each of which is sadly valued at 1.
Whoa.
That gives me 2.
Okay.
I'm going to remove one of these cubes. Let's say cotton.
No, weird, right?
Weird.
So you don't want to get caught with your cotton down.
So this is the last thing I did. This little guy moves over here. Wonderfully opening this up for you guys.
For a free
Yes.
delivery, it costs 3 karma, however.
And then
And then
I'm going to go ahead and displace Edward at the botanist.
I'm okay with that.
So he
Thank
gets
you very
a
much.
favor point.
So I will get a favor. Thank you, sir.
There's your peon. And I'm going to spend this turmeric to advance my karma marker.
Yep.
And then I am going to, guess what? Remove another.
You could pass.
That's true. We're going to go ahead and remove this cube so that my turmeric production is zoomed up
All right.
a little bit.
Any deliveries, sir?
I wish, but I don't. So,
All right.
Dave,
Big D.
you have 1 guy to lay down for 1 karma.
I'm not doing anything with the karma.
All right.
But
So now I won't get any favor.
I do feel kind of left out for some of this stuff.
Well, it's intentional, of course.
Yes, I know. So I'm going to displace you.
Sweet, a favor.
All right. Take your dude.
I will take him.
All right.
And I'm going to remove a cube
Okay.
and
Choose wisely. Ooh.
I'm going
Remember, each cube you remove is a victory point at the end of the game.
Correct.
So I kind of have 6 points right now. How many you got?
Don't worry about it. We
4.
don't need to talk about that. I'm about to have more, though.
I'm going to remove this one here.
Okay. All right.
Then my second
Emily
action.
Jew? Emily Just? Emile, welcome.
We'll go with that.
And being that I need a tamarack to do the other thing, I'm going to take these two.
And one of which becomes a turmeric?
Yep,
Okay.
and then remove it so I can also move forward.
Okay. All right. Cool. You're done?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you
right.
for you guys betting on me.
All right.
I'll do my best.
Here we go. I'm going to see if I can do this correctly. My goal is to complete him this turn. So here we go. First things first, I'm going to take care of 2 of those, and one of which is going to become a sandstone.
All right, sir.
Okay.
I will put that there for you.
Thank you. Then I will go ahead and meditate. So it's going to cost me 1, 2.
You trying to do this?
Nope.
No.
I'm gonna. So
Okay.
this.
So the first guy you lay down is worth 2.
You know what? Hold on. We're gonna go there.
So
So-
first guy you lay down is 2.
Right, which is what I need.
Right.
So
okay. So you're not
is-
gonna lay down anymore.
I'm not. So I'm doing the bottom right one,
Doing
which
this
is
guy?
advance 1 good, trade for it.
And it costs
There.
both of those points because it's a 2 value flag.
Right. So it costs both of my points. It now covers that.
So that's your last meditation action.
Correct.
There it goes.
All right. So now I have turmeric and I have cement. The both things that dude wants. So for my action, let's
You're
go
gonna-
ahead.
You're going to visit the sailor.
Right.
All right. So let's go slow. So
Yep.
the first good you deliver is free.
Okay. So I will go ahead and deliver the cement
And that
first.
earns you a rupee because there's 1 piece of wood on the card.
There we go. Okay. And I get an influence on the blue guild
Sure.
for yellow.
Even if you deliver the second one, you won't get another influence.
It's a
because
max of
just
1. Right. So then
Per round.
I will go ahead and deliver a turmeric, but it cost me 1 resource.
Because it cost you a resource with a value of 1 because you're trying to deliver one more piece of wood.
Exactly. So I will go ahead and punt a
Right.
turmeric. Done.
Right.
So now
You can
that is
continue to deliver. Of course, each delivery is going to cost, right?
Correct.
So you want to deliver cotton to that lady? It would cost you. You can't afford to deliver a double.
Yeah, which then makes it not worth it. So
And you got your rupees for that second piece of wood.
I did not.
No.
So that's going to be 2 more rupees.
Correct. So you got a total of 3.
Right.
That notable has been satisfied.
Correct. And so these will clear. I then
Take
claim
that.
him, which appropriately is the elephant
Oh.
worker.
No wonder you went for it.
Well, obviously. Mahout. So that will go there. So now you want every time I go to produce sandstone or wood, I produce 1 extra
That's
on
correct.
either of
That's
those,
correct.
or both of those, as it were. Okay.
And Mike, that's what we normally do. We lay 1 down sideways on there, but it's not going to be hard to remember.
Oh,
in
yeah,
this
yeah.
case.
So
he's only
basically-
got 1 karma.
To show that I've used that, I
Yeah.
could use one of them, but I'm not going to use anymore, so I didn't worry about it. So that's it. That is the turn of the yellow player.
All right.
Done. I think that was
Yes.
and
You've got
it's
nothing to do over
It's
here.
important to note these do not refill. They do not refill. So
Right.
when a second one is completed, the boatman's going to move.
So you could make an order here, an order delivery here, because you have influence and it's the optional order phase, but you'd have to have both those
Right,
things.
which I have neither.
Over to this kid. Now, I should have been thinking about what I was doing instead of watching you find people.
Oh, if you have unused deliveries from the sailor, you make
Okay.
a rupee per unused delivery.
Yeah,
as
so if the only good that you had was a 2, and you spent that to do your delivery, and you only delivered 1 piece
there's
of wood,
one left
you
over.
get 1 left over,
Okay.
and you get a rupee
Good deal.
for that.
All right, cool.
yeah. My bad.
No, you're fine, dude.
Generally, that's I don't know, probably something you don't want to do.
Right,
So I'm
yeah.
going to go ahead and
A crappy consolation prize.
this kid here going to make some cotton, which is a real bummer in the fact that I'm giving Edward another favor point.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yes.
And Emil, good luck saving Spirit Island. And he picked Tony. So
I'll grab a couple of those 2 rupees that were there.
We won't judge you too harshly, Emil. It's okay. Have fun.
Yeah. I am going to then make 3 cotton because I
I
already
hear
got some of
cotton's
those
important.
some of those cubes removed. So, nothing I can deliver, fellas.
You're done. All right, Dave.
Well, I'm going to do karma first.
Or meditation phase.
Meditation phase, so I'm going
Which,
to knock
both?
those 2 off.
All right.
Okay.
So it gives you 2 karma.
3 karma.
And
Oh, he's
that-
already got his advanced. So
He
the
has.
first one was 2, then the second.
All of us have advanced to
Oh,
level
so
2.
actually I only have to do 1 then.
All right.
Okay, if you
Which
only
one you
wanna
want
do
standing
one.
up?
Let me stand up
This
that
one.
one. Yes.
It's probably more desirable than that.
And
Yes.
so what I'm doing is I'm going to the 2.
You doing this guy?
To remove a cube.
So that'd be your last one then, and your only one. So take one of the cubes off your board.
Yes, and the one I want to take off is I'm going to take off this wooden one
Okay.
here.
All right.
Then, for my action, I'm going.
You could just hand it. We'll
Yes,
put it.
Thank you.
Nobody wants to look at the back of your head.
Actually, I'm going to do this one here
Okay.
because that makes more
So
sense.
you're taking turmeric, I take it?
Yes, I am.
All right. So going to turmeric. So he boots me, but unfortunately, because I'm laying down on the job, I don't get squat.
All right. How many are you making, Dave?
4.
The touch, the feel of cotton.
All right. Anything else?
Don't think I can
No.
deliver.
All right. So for moi,
All right.
all right. Now I gotta actually plan this out.
God, can I take 2 turns my next
Yeah,
one?
I know, right? I'm in the same boat.
I could if I had this. Might be a bit.
Do I want to meditate? Because that is worth 2, right? And I could move a farmer twice. Oh, wait. I see no reason. I got it. All right. So I will meditate. Go ahead and lay my guy down up top.
This guy right
There you
here.
go.
So that's going to give you 2.
And so that 2 is going to be to advance or to trade for a good.
So you're
So
going to do this guy?
Oh wait, I think that. Oh, that no, the,
You don't
the
have
further
any.
one up. The
This guy.
yeah. So
you're going to upgrade a good. You're
so
going to
that
process.
would yeah. So that would
You said trade.
sorry
Yeah.
process. So that would be
It would cost you both
to go to there. That would cost me.
2.
Oh, just 2.
That's
Oh,
a 2
it's
value.
only a 2. Right.
Yes.
Okay. So
Only those guys over there.
so there we go. So
All right,
I will
cool.
process that.
I'll move that
to go
over
there.
here, good sir.
Good. And then
Then you take your main action.
then I will spend 2 rupees to then stand up. The
Oh, you're such a jerk. I was thinking about going here. Now I don't know if I want to help you.
So now I will do the exact same thing I did earlier. So first action is to deliver that. I will get a rupee back there. I will then advance on the red guild as well. Then I will deliver a cotton to there, and then I will get 2 more rupees for doing so, and then it comes at the cost of that one. So these clear, and welcome home the dyer. So the dyer now says that, and I'll let Tony fill in. I know anytime you deliver spices, I get
Die.
1 extra rupee, or I die.
Yeah.
Sorry, not spices. And this one,
That
refresh my
guy
memory?
is the trade. When you produce goods,
I can produce. I can.
you get. Hang on, let's just read them.
Yeah, yeah. It's number 7.
Number 7. Every time you produce goods, you can exchange 2 of these goods for 1 good of the same color with a value of 2.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's really nice.
So basically,
okay, cool.
you can turn 2 into processing 1.
Awesome. So the boat.
So the boatman's going to move.
Okay, so the boatman comes down here. He
Yep.
builds automatically
Yep.
where he's at.
Super cool.
So that will go out of the game. Now we roll the bone for the boatman.
You lose 6.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And he comes back. And,
Oh.
you're welcome.
Well, thank you, Bone.
All right, so real quick, all of these guys are now available as well as these cats.
Yep.
Cool?
Cool. And then
And
when
remember-
one of those guys gets bought,
Yep,
the boatman
when
will
one-
move again, and Cotton will be king. Oh, look at that.
Oh, huh.
Let's
All
see.
right.
Let's see what we can maybe do there. Probably not much, right? Oh,
Oh yeah, Morton, feel free to critique play, or if you do, I'm just saying it's not going to be high level play. This is both mine and Dave's first full play of the game, so I'm going to. Yeah, I should have mentioned that, but when people were placing bets, but
Man.
that's all right.
that would be so kind of cool. Hey, do you mind if I get a free favor? Because I need a third one.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man.
He says, "Not sure 2 rupees for 1 favor is a good trade. 2 rupees for
2
1
victory
favor."
points to give you.
Oh yeah, gotcha. Right.
Well, like you spent 2 to stand your guy up. to get a
Oh,
favor.
gotcha. Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay.
I am gonna go ahead. That's kind of cool.
Hey, Christopher.
I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
I don't know if you can abuse it like that, Punto. He says, can you use the sailor, give him a 4 valued good, don't send anything, and then...
I guess. I mean,
get-
if that's the only good you had to pay with, that would be the case.
Yeah, I guess that would be, yeah.
And that's the most, right? So like at most you can deliver 5 things because you spent something that's valued at 4.
Ah, gotcha.
And
yeah,
one's
yeah,
free.
yeah. Okay, that
You
makes
know,
sense.
so.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit the architect.
So you're going to go up advance one of the tracks?
But first,
That's right.
I'll do the meditation phase first,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do this guy,
That you keep... It
I'm gonna get
keeps
rid of,
being available
this one,
because I keep...
and then I'll take the architect.
Okay.
All right.
So you're going to build something?
While he's open, because I like getting rid of those cubes.
Right.
Yeah. So while he's open, I'm gonna go ahead and take him. So I can take influence, or I can build a building, and I want to build this building here. So he costs 3. I'm gonna use these 2 goods to build them, which is a value of 2. But
Right.
since it's 2 different goods, I only have to pay 2.
Right.
So those are the heck out of here. I get this. Now I can stick a worker there.
And I'll go ahead and... Unless you would like to roll,
No,
sir.
that's fine.
Okay, so
1,
that
2.
one's built. So 1, 2, and 3.
3, and then I'm gonna go ahead and process that there.
I would like to process
Cement,
and piggyback.
yes. Yeah, sorry. And then I'm going to go ahead and pitch that cement over here.
Okay.
In my order phase, deliver it to Akbar.
Yep.
Big D.
And Mike says for 2 basic goods, you get a good of the same color with a maximum value of 2. It matters because the price tokens can change the value of
Yes.
something.
Oh, yes.
That's actually really interesting because then you could get a luxury good if somebody had dropped the price.
Yeah. And then you want to manipulate back up, maybe.
Right,
So-
to where now it's worth more.
Yeah.
That's kind of clever, dude.
Oh,
I
yeah.
dig that.
Oh, yeah.
I dig that.
You know, the price tokens are cool. My
All right.
play is not advanced enough to actually like use
Yeah,
them.
no, same here. But it at least shows
Yeah.
what could happen.
Yeah, I mean
right?
that it's clear to make that one worth 4 and use that luxury action to get 4 VP. You know, but
And
like,
Mike says actually you could get $5 back, 5 rupee, because you wouldn't actually
delivered nothing.
use it. Yeah.
oh, so the free one's even an extra.
Oh, good call, Tony. You get a token for building.
Oh, thank
right
you.
there. Yes, right here.
In fact, I had my eye on this because that gives me 2 rupees, and I get to get rid of another cube. Let's say this one.
All right.
I'll take a 2.
No.
No, no, you'll take a 1 and you'll like it apparently.
You'll-
All right.
Thank you, sir. Can I have another?
Take the
Thank you, sir.
take the token. There you go.
All right.
So,
Cave Hines, Dave 9 of Cave Hines, popping in to say hi to the Heavy Cardboard crew during the Advent of Gaming. Thank you for dropping in, Cave Hines.
Day 9 of Edward saying hi back.
Yeah, right? Yeah, seriously. And by the way, in case people are wondering, yes, they are our promo.
So we need a heavy cardboard Agra promo, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
Mike, get on that.
Mike?
By the way, we just found out yesterday that this is going to be in the 7th edition, or the 7th volume of Spielbox magazine.
Oh, way cool, man.
Dude,
Very cool. That's very cool.
That's very exciting. So
That is very cool.
big thanks to Eagle Griffin for doing that. I told you I was going
yeah,
to.
I know. You told me you
We're
gonna
each
do
doing
that.
the AP police to each other, so we're just trying not to slow down the stream by giving it the proper thought.
I keep wanting to do 3 things.
Well,
Yeah.
in the game of Agra,
Hey,
you can do one of them.
Blame
so-
Herr Keller.
Yeah, right.
I shall do that. Well,
No, Mike. Probably a good.
I'm going to go here.
Oh,
All right.
I get my worker back.
For
No
nothing.
favor.
Yeah.
And so I build 2. 1, 2, right?
To what?
Yep, 2 cotton. That's where your marker's at?
Yes.
Yep,
Damn
your
it.
farmers. Okay.
And I'll just sit there because I can't deliver anything to these
Nope.
guys here because
Nope.
you got to go to the sailor.
Exactly.
So you're good.
All right.
You're good.
So
And yeah, I can't deliver anything there because I don't have the 2 things.
there you go.
Now, if you mess up, what I'm going to do, I'm going to kick you under the table.
I don't think I'm going to, actually. I think you're safe. I just need to look and see whether or not I want to abuse that, and I think I do. So go ahead and lay down. Well, wait. Let me look at where you're at for planks. So where's planks?
Right here, buddy.
Here, but cloth, you are positioned for it to where maybe you would be able to...
Hey, no looking at my public information.
Right. So the question is whether or not I want to just produce a ton of sandstone or if I want to just produce the +1, which right now sandstone would produce me 3 total.
Promo, let's talk. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Let's make that happen, Mike. I like where your head's at. You know what?
So-
I am.
It was my idea.
All right.
No.
Right. What is it? Elephant emeritus?
So I get a cut of all the free promo
Yes,
profits.
exactly.
Okay.
Lay him down.
All right.
So I will take
That's 2 karma points.
Right, so I'm going to go ahead and move it to the center, which means...
This guy?
Right, it's
So-
not going to move.
So boom, boom, right? Because you can't
Okay.
cover up the middle.
So I
you have
will-
2 farmer movement points, or 1. You could go ahead and waste the other one. That's fine.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Nope, I'm not going to overthink it.
Mike,
So-
you hurt his head.
So here we go. So it's going to go 1 there, and it's going to go 1 there.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a total of 4 cotton.
Nice. Remember,
Right.
Max is at 3 for the upcoming bonus. Remember, so
Right, yep,
just,
yep.
Just saying.
Yep. And I don't get any bonus from my cards. However, I produce 4 cotton.
Because you're going to take that as your action by placing a worker there.
Yes, thank
okay.
you.
And
All right,
displace
yeah,
Dave for
right.
and he gets a favor.
So,
All right.
I'm ahead of myself in my head.
I can
Sorry.
tell you're just excited about that.
All right, so there is my 4 cotton. However, because I am allowed once, whenever I produce,
Yeah.
I can then get a value 2.
Yes.
Now,
By spending 2 of
by spending 2 of these cotton, they can become any one
oil
value
or
1.
cloth.
And being able to stand up isn't really as important. We will.
Tony, you can be on the card.
You know what? We'll go ahead. I'm just looking at what resources they can. So he needs cloth. Yeah, I'm good. Done.
Cool. Whew, thank God.
All right.
All right.
Any meditations?
Oh yeah, baby. We'll lay this guy down
Okay.
for 2,
Yes.
and I'm gonna do this
All right.
for 2. So we're gonna make some of that there stuff. What's the word I'm looking for? Also. All right. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take the sailor as my main action.
Right.
Yeah.
I figured that's
Yeah.
what you were going to do,
Yeah.
but I wanted to be able to.
You were poised to do it
Yeah.
in my stead.
Yes. Yes.
So you get your worker back. No
Yep.
favor. So the first good I deliver is free. Let's deliver that plank, my good friend.
All right. Plank it is.
Yes.
And you will get up 1 on the blue track.
And I'll get a
a rupee. Well, you're about to get 3 rupees.
Yeah, so just hand me all
Here,
3.
you know what? I'll give you a 5. You give us 2 back.
There you go, good sir.
Because unlike Dave, I do like changing up.
So when I
Banker
deliver that
Dave. Silk
fabric,
or
that
fabric,
silk, it's
yes.
going to cost me 1 because it's a piece of lumber. This turmeric,
So it's one piece of wood. It doesn't matter that it was a value
Right.
2. Got it. Yep.
hence, when I spend a 4 value good, I can move 4 more pieces of wood.
Right.
So there it is. I give that to the sailor.
You're right.
I give him some good stuff. And then I get that happy card.
And what does said happy card do, sir?
I don't even know. What I wanted to do was move the boatman.
Okay, so the boatman.
Well, let's get back to this guy.
Okay, go ahead.
So we'll get back to him.
Oh, I got
so
it.
move the
Okay.
boatman. So now we can do 4 markers here.
Correct.
And we move the elephant.
And
And I just wanted to get the favor before I got rid of that cotton. So everybody's going to go ahead and get
2
one
cotton.
favor for every cotton.
Or
max
right.
3. So everyone's getting 2 favors.
2 favors, right?
Nice. This is what I wanted. Some
Okay.
favor.
And now we move Davis. One spot.
So we need 1
Nope,
rupee.
no money. Because he started there, he finished there, there was nothing
Oh yeah,
in
there's
between.
nothing in between.
Okay. So the boatman is moved. Now, whenever there are a second one of these
Right.
guys, then it
Right.
will move again.
Okay, so this is number 10. So let's read what I got.
Okay.
So this is my 4th
Tony
play.
in a turban for the win.
Tony
with
in
the
a
herd
turban.
in the background. I dig it. All right.
My 4th play of the game, but I have not read all of the notables,
well-
nor would I be capable of remembering them all.
Sure. So what number is he?
So number 10, if another player performs the sailor action, I can also deliver a good to a notable.
Oh, that's gross.
That's
All right.
no, that's freaking
horrible.
wonderful. If you do this, the active player gets a favor. That kind of
Whoopee.
sucks. Mike, can we skip that part? You deliver your good after you finish your delivery.
Gotcha. So
okay?
you can't.
I can't jump in.
Yeah. Okay.
Or when I perform, I can get 1 extra good at no cost.
When you
When I
the
perform the
sailor
sailor
action,
action.
you can get a good.
I can deliver an extra good at no cost.
Oh, so you don't pay
Yeah.
another.
So Mike,
another
there's 2
resource.
ways that in my head I'm reading that. One is the first 2 are free. Does that mean I get to deliver possibly a 6th piece of wood?
Huh.
Yeah, extra good. I'm
Right,
kind of
yeah,
reading
yeah,
that in
right,
a couple of
yeah,
different
yeah.
ways in my head.
Okay.
So.
Hey, welcome, Carol, and apparently Jared and Amanda. All right.
So now I'm able to deliver those goods should I have them, but I've kind of already spent them. So
Right.
I'm good. And I'm spent.
All right, Dave.
Big Dave.
Good Lord.
Heavy notables.
All right, real quick, while
what does
Dave
this
takes
do
his turn.
again?
Free delivery.
This is one free delivery to 1 notable. One piece of wood to 1 card.
The builder is on this one.
Yes, that is the brickworks, the brick factory, the brick foundry. I don't
This
know.
is the brick factory. Okay.
Yes.
And that's the writer. Again.
If you pay heavy. Cool. Right on. Thanks, Mike. Oh my God, Edward
Take me off. So
has legs. Yeah, don't look at them. You can't unsee that. The favor track reminds me, Jen Kogo. At the end of the game, you're going to get victory points based on how many goods you've delivered to the Emperor Akbar track. So, if you only deliver 1, it's 1. Then it's 3. Then it's 5. Then it's 8. And it's plus 3 for every other one you get.
I can go there and produce
Where?
here because there's no builder.
You can tune
Dave's still
up to yes, I know. Well, you weren't there to poke him in the side, so you can
Be like
produce
that.
up to you can process up to 3. You've chose to do 3.
Mhm.
There's no one there to follow you, so now your turn is done. Unless you want to do one of these things. The Emperor is looking for spices.
I
or
think
die,
I'll give
rather.
her
Or die,
one,
right.
please.
So we'll go ahead and take one of those off the board, and put it over here, and you're done.
All right. So I kind of had an idea on what it was
Giovanni.
I was going to do. All right. So, yes, I am. So I am not.
You're passing.
No, I am going to meditate. So I will.
the
There.
only
That's
guy,
going to be
so
2 karma. Move it to the bottom left.
This guy here.
Yep. There. So
Hey, that's
we're,
my favorite
we're
one.
actually
Oh,
going to
I
go
forgot
ahead
I could
and
do
move that.
Oh,
So
well.
that's going to actually get me 2 sandstone plus 1 sandstone.
So I take it you're gonna.
I am.
All
Yep.
right. So by making sandstone, you're gonna get this rupee.
And kick you out
This guy
for
comes
free.
home for free.
So that's going to be 3 sandstone, but it's really only going to be 1 because of the other special ability that I can do. I can make a level 2 good. So I will go ahead.
But it costs 2.
Right, I made 3.
My bad.
No, wait, I made 2. I'm sorry, you're 100%
So
right.
it costs you
this
both of
goes
those
away.
to make the
There you go.
cement.
Done.
Cool.
Now I can deliver, and I will here.
Nice
So
job.
That'll be a thank you. That'll be a cement and a spice.
So you're in your optional order
or
phase.
not a spice. I'm sorry.
You're
not
going to
cloth.
fulfill this
Actually,
order.
this one
You
right here.
have
So
a-
there's that.
Yeah.
So we will then.
So put one of your markers
Yep.
there. Move that down 1. And then are you tied or higher?
I
Highest?
am, sir. So I will get 3 rupees,
3
which means
victory
I will
points.
get 5, 7, 9, 10
That's good.
rupees,
Yeah.
please.
Color up.
Yep.
Cool. And since you're already high, you won't get a influence.
And
so it's my turn.
The turn of the yellow player is complete. Yes.
This is amazing because I really wanted to do that.
Giovanni, Akbar's an emperor now? Not too bad for an admiral. Star Wars reference.
Oh.
But-um-bum.
Gotcha. No. Oh, yeah. You did make 3 sandstone because of your card.
That, yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So
yeah,
you got
yeah,
1 left
Yeah,
here.
right. Okay, so I was thinking, right? Okay, good. We're good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Christopher.
Edward, do you have the
And-
Mahout?
Yep,
Yeah. Yeah, there is so many things to keep track of.
yep.
You manage your board. I'll shut up. Right. All right. Well, then I'm going to go ahead.
I did it right to begin with.
You did. For once.
Right? I know, novel.
Oh, man. Looking at that over there.
So for those that have not played this, are you able to follow along a little bit? Those that have been along here for this?
Oh, there is that.
So, Mr.
It's me, yeah. Do. Right? I need to do that to
can't-
myself now.
I can't poke.
Can't poke.
Karma first.
Oh,
yeah,
by the way,
I'm looking at that, but
I
I'm
don't know if you guys saw.
not
that,
going to do any karma.
But while Tony's thinking, today's game surplus code is HC Agra Quinid, all one word. So that's
Really
HCAGRAQUINED.
want to.
It's good for $15 off. Copy of Agra, as long as it's in stock, that's good for 36 hours or until they are sold out. So if you're seeing what you
really
like,
want
or
to.
if you like what you're seeing, I would recommend doing that. So HC Agra Quinid, $15 off Agra. So thanks to Game
That
Surplus
is that.
for that.
And that is that. Oh, man, that sucks. I hate this game.
This one time,
Just
can
this
I
one
do this
time.
3 things?
All right.
Okay. So
That's tough. That's a real tough call. But I'm going to go ahead and
those that are
Do
that were
this.
here for the teach are following. All right.
so I'm going to go ahead. Dave gets a favor. You're welcome. The elephant's there, but
Yep.
I'm also making 3 turmerics.
Okay.
So I'll get 2 favor because the elephant's there. Let
He's
me
just-
give myself those real
He's
quick.
lumbering along.
I need the favor. Boy, he must
He's
be
taking
weighted
his
down.
time. Yeah. Right.
And then
Must be heavy.
I'm fat and happy. So Dave, will
Adam's-
someone take the sailor action?
Adam says, I'm definitely following along well, trying to decide if I'm hitting the checkout button on Game Surplus right now.
Oh, cool.
Agreed, Morton.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Not too bad. The one thing that I'm not, and this is going to be one of those things that you have to experience, I feel like, for the final scoring, I'm just pulling levers right now and seeing what
Yeah,
I can do.
absolutely.
And I'm not focusing on scoring just here or just there, et cetera, et cetera. All right?
We 3 gathered together earlier this morning.
We did.
And I taught them the game, and we played, I don't know, 5-6 rounds or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
To
we,
get a
we
feel
played a
for it.
bunch. We
Right.
moved. We went to the boatman there, so
Yeah.
we probably played about this much of the game,
Right.
so that you guys could get a feel for it.
And this way we're not just fumbling around on
Yeah.
what to do.
We don't want you staring blankly at the board like Dave's kind of doing right now
Yeah, pretty
on
much.
on the live stream. So we tried to get some. We gave you guys a leg up,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
so when you're APing, like what Dave's doing right now, it's about a higher level thought than what the hell am I
What
need to
can
do?
I do? Right. It's
Right.
what,
It's what
should I do?
Right.
Exactly.
Okay. First things first. We're going to go here, which allows me to do what?
Well,
That'll
this
hold
stays
on.
there.
Okay.
These are what's available to you.
So what does this do again?
That lets
allows
you move one piece of wood to one notable. Get
There you
this
go.
for free.
Okay.
For 3 karma.
That's
Correct, yeah.
what I'm going to do.
So no karma, Dave. So it would lay him down, lay him down. That's how you could do it.
Okay.
Yep. So the first one's worth 2.
All
Second
right.
one's worth
So
1.
now you can deliver to one of these guys. One piece of wood from out here.
Like that.
Yep.
There you
and
go,
you will
done.
earn 1 red influence point
Yep. And 1 rupee.
and 1 rupee.
That's what I want.
Rupee.
There you
We're
go.
all gonna die. So it's
Yeah.
Country Joe
So-
and the Fish.
Yeah, it
right?
was.
So what do you have? 2 rupees now, Dave?
I have
do you
2
want?
rupees.
Okay. So
Oh.
now
And it's
Until-
burning a hole in his pocket.
Exactly.
they
So I'm-
have burned through and fallen through.
So he's
Thank
going to
you.
reuse the botanist.
Right.
So Big D, what are you going to do here, buddy?
I'm going to take this off.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Good.
And then you may move
Second
2
action.
farmers or 1 farmer twice, or you may.
No, he's moving farmers. That's it. He doesn't have the
he
resources.
doesn't have the oil.
I
Nope.
can get.
Yes.
You can't get oil.
No, you can't get oil.
Sure, you can get. You have turmeric.
I
but that
have
does-
turmeric. Oh,
Yeah.
I need oil.
To move it the next space.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you very much.
So, all right. So you're done with the botanist unless you want to move a couple of farmers around. And then I'm looking at your ability to deliver to the Akbar for you here.
I'm going to move this farmer here.
Okay. And you get 1 more movement of farmers if you wish to take it, sir.
And I'll move that one there.
All right. Are you delivering to Akbar?
He can't.
Okay, you're done.
You're done.
All right. So
Boom.
bricks, huh? Bricks are far.
Oops. Dave just delivered planks to the wood spot.
Oh, he
Oh, it
did.
is wood.
That's actually wood. So
just
that
switch it
goes
out.
back
Here, you
and.
can put that back.
Oh
there,
yeah, whatever. Sorry. Yeah, my bad.
Off
All
of
right,
here.
we're good.
Mike Killer. Eagle Eye.
Right? Hey, that tells me that they can see everything just clearly, perfectly clearly. So good.
Of course, that guy can.
Uh,
He knows everything on the board here.
Random knocking and somebody fighting with the.
Me.
Okay.
I asked multiple questions. I asked, do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to go outside? Or do you want to go see Daddy? Daddy got the most tail wags.
Come here, bud.
Most votes.
Asher, come.
So he wants to be here.
Okay. Oh, hello, Asher. What's up, dude?
All right, so it's your turn.
Asher,
Bo.
lay down. All right. Sorry.
Come here, buddy.
Come here.
Come lay on your bed, pal.
So bricks.
It looks comfy. I would lay on it if I wasn't playing.
bricks
Yes.
and curry. I can't do both. Oh, that kind
knows
of
me.
stinks. Hold on, real quick. Tony,
Dave.
Yeah,
You
I
can move
do.
that.
Yeah, let's move that.
thank you. So now I will go there and I will remove that. So I will go ahead and produce, or first off, so here I will go ahead and remove that one from the turmeric for the 2 there. Then for my action, I will.
I wish I could do meditation at the end of the round.
So, and real quick, Tony, this action right here, this allows you to just produce 1 good or process 1 good, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the processing means the buildings must be built or not.
They don't have to be
They
built.
Not putting
not.
a worker there. So.
Right. So I can.
You want to make bricks? Go for it.
Okay. Oh, son of a. I'm 1 short to be able to do what I want to do. So
That's good.
turmeric. Tony, get out of there.
Hey, I get another one of these?
You do.
Boy, they're stacking up like cordwood over here.
All right, so
Good.
turmeric, I'm producing 1, 2, 3, and that's it. So that's going to be 3 turmeric.
Man, how do I get to that?
I do not get an upgraded one.
Because
Um,
I'm just going to get to that. Screw it.
Uh,
I'm going to do that. I'm going to do
I
that.
can.
I'm going to do that. I am so happy for my turn. Maybe. Oh.
That would be spice, not what I'm looking for. I could spend 3 to upgrade that, but then I can't do that.
But if I just do that.
Done. That's it.
All right,
That's
this
all
kid.
I'm doing. Okay. Oh, hey. Hey, Giovanni. Thanks. Asher says thank you as he lays down. Careful on the bolt. 'Cause you're making it loud
The
for-
kid is going to go ahead and take advantage of a little meditation. But the first thing he's going to do is he's going to spend 2 of these
Okay.
to come over here to make one of these here.
Okay. We'll allow it.
We will allow it. Man, do I really want to do that? So I'm going to spend 3 of these to do this here, or we're going to turn that into that there,
Okay.
and by that there, I mean that into that there,
Okay.
because that building's not built
A
yet.
little curry. All of a sudden, I'm hungry.
Yeah, oh, curry sounds so good.
Dude, that place down by where Beacon was in Conclave, that was
man.
amazing,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
It was. I'm going to lay this down for a couple of karma points.
Okay.
And I'm going to use those 2 karma points to, you guessed it, get rid of one of these cubes, these pesky cubes.
That was already there, though,
What?
wasn't it? Because that's what you
That's
did.
open, so that's what I'm doing.
No,
so.
that's what I did. We forgot to move it.
Oh, well, shoot, that sucks.
Sorry. Yep.
In that case, I may or may not want to do it.
Yep. We're on it, fellas. Thank you.
Moving the thing?
Yeah, we're
Cool.
good. They're on us about it. So
My
way to
planning
be
was
on the
for
ball.
naught.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. You're good, buddy. I still love you. Yeah, that would be smarter. So then I'm going to go ahead and take 3 karma. First one's worth 2, second one's
Yep.
worth 1, to then do this upgrade.
Okay.
So that's the only karma thing I'm going to do. So that moves over to there. And I'm real good at moving it when I do it, but I'm so busy thinking about other things when you guys do it, you know. And then for my action, I'm going to go ahead and place a worker out yonder. And I'm going to make some more sandstone. So, Bone, take your guy
Yeah.
back. No favor for you.
No
Come back 1
favor.
year. I'm only making 2.
Wow, that's a wasted
It
action.
kind of is.
Okay. All right.
But for my order phase, I'm going to go ahead. Oh, that's what it was. All right. I need to back that up. Give me your laying down guy. I'm not doing that action. Because
All right, Dave.
I screwed that up.
All right, Dave.
I'm going to spend these 2 karma to take this action.
Okay. Or not karma.
Or
Rupees.
to get myself some influence in this.
There you go.
In this guild. So now for my order phase, I'm going to deliver the curry and the cement.
Okay.
All right.
Give me a marker. One of them. Okay.
And I am the highest. Yay. So I'll get 3. Here, make it a 5. Rupees.
So now it's paper and dye, guys.
Dave.
Oh, so soon?
So soon.
Yeah.
That required a lot of thinking. Here, I can take these back. And I still screwed it up. I'm like,
Andrew says, so much AP. This game would be one I would never play with some people in my group.
oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Knock
me
my
either.
guy down.
All right.
That gives me 2, which I'm going to
Tony,
take
you get 3 sandstone instead of 2?
this.
Yeah.
I didn't make any sandstone.
So we're,
That's right.
we're
Yeah,
going
yeah,
back
we're
on.
good.
And I only get 2
Right,
because
yeah.
that cube's still there.
We're going to go back on the one that says 2,
Oh, yeah.
Tony,
I'm just
on the
being
karma.
stupid.
I got it.
and I'm going to take this cube off,
Okay.
I'm just being obtuse.
You're fine.
and then I'm going to go here.
Now I will get there. And how many do you make?
I make 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. So, Tony? 4 sandstone.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Are you done, sir?
Are you through yet? That's Steve Martin.
Let's see. Maybe I can upgrade one,
right. I had a plan.
but
No, Tony, or Mike, love it. Love it. Please disturb away, sir.
Right.
I'm done.
Big D, or Big E.
All right. So, can you tell me what card number 9 does, please?
No.
It looks like he's covering his ears.
I would like it to be a surprise.
Because really loud noise.
Just ask Mike. Card number 9. Ooh. Every time you generate at least one meditation point there,
You get another. You get
one
plus
extra.
one,
Yeah.
right?
So you get a plus 1.
Okay. That's good enough for me. So, let's go ahead and...
Arabic numbers and the flags.
All right, Tony.
Yeah.
I'm going to meditate. So that's going to be 2 points worth of meditation. Move the marker to the bottom right.
Because that's
Yep,
the only thing you're doing.
right there. This is going to move over to bricks.
Okay.
It's going to become bricks. Then I will go ahead and, oh, my little sailor boy.
You're doing the
Please.
sailor?
Yep.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
first
yeah.
of all, this guy comes back.
Right.
So that means I can deliver a good, right?
After I'm done.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
So we will go ahead and deliver both of these. So,
And you get a favor.
Hold on.
When I do that, you'll get a favor.
I don't.
nope, here it
Think
is.
so.
Hold on. This is how I could do it. Is these 3 then go there to advance 1 good. Whoop. There we go. Okay, so these 3 will go away.
Yeah.
Lay 1 down there. So now, for the sailor, we will go 1 there,
So
advance 1 on the green,
And 1 rupee so far.
right? And then we will go for bricks, delivering another. We'll go ahead, go there. That's going to be a total of 3 rupees.
Again.
All right, there.
So we got here.
And these come back.
Ooh, yes.
Now,
So
does this
now-
advance?
Hold
Yeah.
on, hold on. It will momentarily.
So if I deliver something, you'll get a favor.
Correct.
Let's see. All I have is cotton and turmeric, so I believe I am weaseled out.
Turmeric. Yo, you
Oh,
cannot
yeah.
yet.
He's
It
downstream.
hasn't happened yet.
He's downstream.
Nope. Sans. Nope.
No.
All right.
Okay. All right. Done. Timed that well. All right.
Well,
So now,
maybe. You ripped yourself off a favor.
or not. So 2 have been delivered now. So now he comes downstream. We
get the-
cross the 5.
Put the 5 out.
So that will go in there. So now there can be a total of 5. And Tony?
Yes, so that event is, and let's just read it off here. All price tokens are removed from the board and go back to the trader. Every player gets 1 favor. So
Everybody gets a favor. Okay, cool.
And then the order 5 limit is placed. And the boat's going to move again
All right.
pretty soon here.
Oh, you did that. Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Okay. So now, on my turn, before I'm finished here,
Johan is punching
think-
18 CZ.
I know I saw that, right?
Awesome.
So
It's a terrific game, Johan.
I can get.
It says up
You
there that you
might-
get 3
so I'm-
sandstone.
No.
No, it's we're good. So
Okay.
I will go ahead
Mike,
and
the
take.
delay in Dave is also...
Yeah, right. It's right on cue. So I will spend these to go ahead and go ahead and produce 1 up here, just in case Dave decides to build. I can piggyback on him.
Right.
And because the builder's up here, I thought that might happen. The turn of the yellow player is complete. I really hope these guys aren't worth any points, are they? The actual notables.
Sure, some of them have endgame scoring.
So no. Okay.
Some of them
Yeah,
have
some
endgame
of them,
scoring.
yeah, down here.
But you're
and down
getting,
here.
you're doing your little engine.
Yeah, I am, yeah. Okay,
I
Mike.
feel
Okay, Mike's
that.
like, that explains why he's so delayed. Okay, he's
Yes.
now liver.
Yes. Man, oh man, oh man. I think what I'm going to do is spend all of my favor, since the game just did me a favor,
Right. But
to produce an oil.
Okay, Olive.
Then, with only 2, with 2 karma points, sure. Or 2
Move it
meditation
back,
points.
right.
I would go ahead and do this action. And I will get rid of this one.
All right.
And then I'm going to boot out Dave's sleepy worker,
Thank you.
Sleeping on the job.
sleeping on the job.
Thank you so much.
The
Thank
first
you, so
action
may I
I'm
have
going to do
another?
is I'm going to go ahead and advance my karma marker by spending a turmeric and a oil. And then I will get rid of, let's say, this cube. as the second of
Okay. All right. Cool.
those actions. And then
And
I
then-
won't make a delivery of anything.
Okay.
Dave's turn.
All right.
Pretty much because I'm
Tapped.
cupboards are almost bare.
Right. Old Mother Hubbard over here.
Oh yeah.
All right. Cool.
I'm living in a shoe that curls at the end.
No meditation action.
Not. I can. Oh,
In the game of Agra, we go in this order.
Yes.
Yet your secondary actions you can.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Wait. How did that go? Okay. Thank you.
That's Italian for anywhere you want.
Right. So if ever Tony is talking too much, or me for that matter, all you have to do is tie our hands to our side. Can't talk.
Okay. Knock my guy down.
Right here?
Yeah.
So that's what, 2 karma?
It is
Or 2
dos
meditation
karma.
points?
And
Yes.
I'm going to go up to the brick.
So okay, so you're advancing one of these to the
the
bricks.
brick.
Okay, so it's
So
gonna
you
be-
did that
yes,
for 2.
correct.
Okay.
We're doing a better job of keeping track of these.
Oh,
now.
brick. Sorry. Thank you.
It's all right. I heard him.
And I felt really left out.
No, it's not easy to forget that, Morton. It just requires you to have oil/curry. Neither of which I have had much of.
Well, I delivered my curry,
Right.
and I spent my oil to move my karma track
Right.
for my meditation.
And I can do
points.
this anytime.
Correct.
Okay.
Once
So
per.
Prefer if you didn't, but you
I'm
know.
going to kick.
You come into the sailor action.
Yes.
Awesome!
All right.
I get to go to the sailor action again.
All right. Well, hey, I'm happy I get karma. So everybody wins in that action. Okay. All right.
Of course, I don't have anything to deliver.
So
Wah, wah, wah.
I can now
Okay,
deliver.
Tony, if I can offer the top of this, plan better.
And the bottom of it.
Right, play better.
One leads to the other.
Weird how that works.
So I can deliver that brick here.
Okay.
And
So taking the sailor action, you delivered one good, correct?
Yes.
So you're going to go up the red guild. You
Red
are
guild.
blue for the red guild.
Cool.
All right.
Did you get your
And
2 more rupees?
You get 2 rupees for that.
I really wanted to snake
These 2
that
come
card.
off.
And then when you build a building, you get some.
What's his name?
What's his number?
It's number
3.
Number 3.
Ta-
The write-up
I-
on these are
yeah.
awesome. It's got a little flavor text in
Oh,
there.
nice. Okay.
Every time
Hey,
you
Andrew.
build a building without using the builder, you get +1 building value and you get a rupee. So you get a
Alright.
discount on the building. AB.
And money. Nice, winning.
So the other thing, I can still go on because I can deliver as long as I got goods, right?
You are
Well,
correct, Ryan. You have
so-
deliverables.
Well, let me say this. The most valuable good you have is a 2.
I know.
So you could deliver 2 more pieces of wood
Okay.
by spending this.
What I want to do is, can I upgrade this to here?
No, that's during
Do
meditation.
do you have 3 favor?
Yes,
or,
I do.
Oh,
Spend your
okay,
3
or
favor.
spend 3 favor.
So so that one would go there, right?
All right, so spend your 3 favor.
Okay.
Send
Okay, that becomes paper.
Man, you just microwave that wood into paper, man.
Right.
Now,
Okay.
can I go here? Where is it?
You don't have any influence in this guild.
So I can buy
So right
more-
here.
Hold on. Slow down.
You need brick
Slow
and
down.
paper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brick and paper.
So you got the paper. You're
don't
kind
have
of
the brick.
You're kind of a long way from brick.
And
Do
you
you
can't
have-
do that twice
Right.
in the same turn.
So you've already used that favor once this round. So
Where I want to go is.
well, you
here.
can't deliver there because
You
Yes,
don't
I
have
can.
influence.
you are in
Says
a
I
much
can
lower
buy-
caste.
I
They will
can-
not speak to you.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can
there
buy.
you go. Yep,
There you
spend
go.
3 of them.
Spend 3 of them.
There.
All right. So now what they want is paper and
Yeah.
dye.
Good to go.
You're good to go.
Okay.
So now
Give
you're
me one of
delivering
them.
2 more pieces of
Right.
lumber.
Right.
So you need to spend something, 1 piece of wood valued at least 2. So there you go. So this paid the price for that
Got
delivery.
it.
Because the first one you did was free.
Couldn't he do that as his last action, though, for free?
Do what?
Without paying for it?
Yes.
So he doesn't need to pay for that.
Then
That can stay there.
then he can't make the delivery during his action.
But he can during the end of his action.
Yes.
So
Oh,
why
okay.
wouldn't he? Oh, in case he wants to do 2 of them,
Bing.
which he realistically is not
No,
going to
Unless
do.
he had something to go up here,
Fair point.
or he wants to deliver 2 orders. 1 during his action, 1 during the order
Fair
phase.
point. So Dave, you're gonna get 3
So,
rupees.
so you ended your shipping.
Right.
All you did was the 1 piece of wood.
3 rupees.
All right. So that means I can deliver something. Yeah, I don't have anything
Okay.
because of
And
this guy.
he's done. All
All
right.
right. So then, and then on your order phase, you did that, did all your good stuff.
Okay.
Boom.
Okay.
Pay it with planks. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you could have done that.
Planks are worth
also.
2 as
Yeah.
well.
Yep. Fair point. All right. So what am I trying to do?
And this,
Good influence with flavor. Flavor. There's curry.
We need to get.
All right.
So, I have. Ugh. All right, we're gonna have to place guys. So I have
Been
no
building
guys
my
on the
engine. I
board.
need to start using my engine.
Right. I have no guys on the board, so I am skipping my meditation phase. So that means I'm going to place somebody out here. I cannot build. I don't have enough resources to do so. So I need to get resources. So, looking at this, we're good on wood's getting me 3, sandstone's getting me 3, statues, cloth, there, wood. I will go ahead and do up wood. So he comes back.
Why, thank you, sir.
You are welcome. So, for me, for wood, I'm producing 1, 2, plus 1 equals 3 wood.
Nice job. Edward, I believe you are trying to win. Yes, it is 14 to 12. It's actually
Well, plus
17
you got-
to
yeah.
17, 18
Um,
currently. Plus whatever turns out here.
I will take 2 of these off with my special ability here. And
Because you
that
just
will-
produced them.
And that will become a paper.
Yes, it will.
And
You only have 1 favor, so you're not looking to do anything
nope,
with favor.
I think I'm
points.
done.
All right. You doing anything over here in the order
well,
phase?
Is there Oh, there is
There is paper. Akbar would like some paper.
Nope, I have a plan for that paper. I'm done.
Right. So this guy over here on the botanist will take a little nighty-night,
A little siesta.
generate me 2 meditation points. So I'm going to slide that over there because that's the only thing I'm doing. And let's get rid of this cube. I'm building my engine. I intend now to execute
All right.
said engine. In fact, I'm going to move this cube instead of that cube
Okay.
because I'm going to make cotton. Why? Because you're laying down and the olifant is there.
All right, so you get 2 favors.
So I get 2 favors for the elephant.
Okay, and produce your
I'm
cotton.
going to make 4 cotton.
And elephant moves 2, so we go to built buildings. So it goes 1, 2. So it crossed this one. We need a rupee here.
1 rupee.
There. So elephant. Davis is taking a tour of the countryside. All right.
At the end of my turn, I have a comment on what Morton had to say. That
Okay.
let's see, and then I'm happy. So Dave, it's your turn. So here's the comment. So you see what Morton said. In a 2-player game, you use the 11th worker. This
Right.
is your copy of the game.
Okay.
You were actually, because there's extra stuff that comes in the game.
Okay.
In your copy of the game, you don't have an extra blue worker.
Oh,
So you can't play 2-player
with the blue
with
color.
blue.
Okay. all
Unless
right,
you write
noted.
Quinted games.
You know what? I'm sure I'm not gonna sweat that
Yeah.
too much.
Here's the other thing. You probably won't run out of these 10.
Well,
Until-
I miscounted. You're right. Davis is actually at planks. I forgot this was built. I
Gotcha.
missed it. That's all. Good call, Christopher. Dude, he never misses, and he is like
he pays attention.
he does,
That's cool.
which I appreciate. Thank you, Christopher. Oh, hey, it's finally paying off.
Yes.
Good deal. All right.
So you're going to go there and build that building and move the builder
Yes.
All right.
and use that building.
And
so
how many
roll
how
them.
many bricks are you making?
I'm making 3.
All right. So all 3, and I will piggyback
He moves 3.
and make a brick
1,
as
2,
well.
3. I will wish to do the same.
You can wish
So-
in one hand.
Is bricks open over here?
Brick is open right
Yes,
here.
it is.
Please put one in there.
But
Okay.
it's right
And
next
he's
to
done.
me, which means it's reserved for me. All right, and you're done.
All right.
And you're spent.
And spent. All right. So I have a dude
All right.
standing up now. I wonder if I'm being too short-sighted using those.
Well, of course you are.
Yes, definitely.
'Cause actually, I know I am. So I will not.
I know what my next
I will
action
not
is.
do a meditation action. I will instead skip that. And
I'm just
I only
happy
have
I got
one
$5.
Yeah.
I,
You were out of victory points there for a bit, buddy.
We'll
Yeah.
go there. Dave, he comes home.
One favor for Dave for the piggybacking. When you did that, did
Yes.
you give
Oh,
Dave
I told him. Yeah. There we go. All right. So sandstone. So I'm producing 1, 2, make it 3 sandstone now. Okay.
3 sandstone?
1, 2, and 3. Do I wish to do anything else with my special ability? I could actually make a second brick. A second brick allows me to make potentially a statue down the road.
Statue?
I already have one. Statue, don't really need it. Done. The paper's staying there. Hold on.
Ooh.
Oh, he just used brick, right? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Done. That's it.
Cool. Certainly. Sweetenly. We will,
what is this?
looking ahead,
Whenever you build,
looking ahead.
it's discount of 1
Got it.
resource and get a rupee.
Got it.
I don't want to do that. I do want to
Let
do
me see the
that.
rule book, T.
So, here you go, buddy.
Thanks.
I am going to rock some karma, some meditation points rather, to do this. 2 of them, in fact, to turn this into
You get +1 building value, meaning basically,
die.
yeah, same thing. Okay.
And then,
And then
and then, I am going to make more of that.
please do not go somewhere I'm standing up. Thank you.
Really?
Yep. Really?
Oh, in that case, no. I'll go there. And I'm going to make 3
2 more.
turmerics.
Okay.
And I'm happy.
We're not at that level yet, Mike. We're not maximizing it. That's
Yeah.
all. That's all it is.
I nobody uses
Right,
trade.
yeah.
I hear you. Yeah. This is my 4th play, and I'm like
Still learning,
Yeah.
which I think that can be a good thing.
absolutely.
Let's knock down this guy.
I'd
here.
hate for it to
Okay.
be my 4th play and be bored
Laying
by the
down.
game.
Right. All right. So that's 2 influence or 2 karma points.
Okay. And I'll go. I'll switch over to the.
Removing a blocker.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
This guy here.
Yep. All right. Take it.
I hate you a little.
This one. I guess. Doesn't matter. It's the same both ways. Okay. And then, gonna, for my turn, go here. Give you a favor.
Hey, it wasn't me.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
Sets me back 1 turn further. Okay.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Not really.
It just gives you more time to think about it.
Right.
Make sure it's the right move.
And I got to be able to deliver 2. Oh God.
Oh, what's the next most important thing?
Sorry. Okay.
Done.
Yes.
I believe that it would be that and
All right.
damn. Oh, shoot. Oh,
I still can't use him. So I'm skipping my meditation phase. And yep. Going to make some cotton. Get out.
Get out.
All right, so cotton is getting me a total of 4 cotton now, and no bonus for that. So 4 cotton.
Yeah.
Okay. 2, 3, 4. 2 of those are going to become an oil for my special ability there. And then, oh, son of a... I totally forgot about
When you generate.
Musin. Musin, maybe is how you say that. I get a +1. Oh, well, ship sailed. Do I want anything else resource-wise? Let me look. Give me a moment.
Man, yeah.
Done. Okay.
Oh, heavens to Betsy. I'd really like to take advantage of some of that stuff. So, Dave's got that. He's got that. That's worth 2. I have my eye on that. But sadly, I need 3.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Okay, cool.
Huh.
So if you,
Okay, I know. I pretty much have the rest of my game planned out. It's just whether or not I can execute it.
Okay.
Go ahead, Dave.
I am going to make
if you overpay
Herr Kahler
in building
a
material, you get
happy
bonus
man.
back.
I am going to use the trader.
Not in building material, but in
That's the
Funds.
problem.
shipper.
That's the problem with that. So if I do that to that,
Oh, that's a fair point, Mike. That's a good point. I'm talking about going heavy on meditation.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
expensive if
It
nobody's
is.
following your
It is.
suit.
It
Yeah.
is. So I do that. I can trade 1 to 3 goods, which I like. And
For
it's-
what?
I'm thinking about the trader, and I'm
Okay.
just kind of like, nyeh, nyeh, nyeh. So I'm gonna do the trader.
Okay. Makes Mike happy.
Makes Mike happy.
Okay. So what are you trading in?
I'm gonna take
Well,
this tile.
First and foremost, you got to pay your goods, right?
First and foremost, I can manipulate the market
Oh, and
before
then,
or after.
gotcha.
Right.
You're right.
So I'm gonna manipulate the market.
Okay.
I don't know, before.
Okay.
Okay. I have the most cotton, so let's make cotton worth 2.
I 2 thumbs up.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan. So I can trade a cotton, 2 cottons, right? Like I could trade 1 to 3 things going around there, right? So
Yes.
let's get the clarification on
Yes.
there.
It's 1 to 3.
Exchange up to 3 goods of any kind with any others. So if I can do 2 cotton, so that's a value of 4, right?
Okay. Yep.
To
Or
come up
3
with
value.
1 painting.
Correct. That's exactly it. Because that's a 3 value. You turned in 4 value worth of goods. Yep.
And
It's muezzin. Muezzin. Okay.
finally,
All right. Hey, Paul.
Cool. So then that's the end of my action phase. So then in my order phase,
Okay.
I am going to deliver cotton and a painting,
Yes, sir.
and I
So,
do have influence in
a
that. guild.
painting and a cotton. So
Yes.
you're going to get 3
I'm going to
rupee.
get 3 rupees here. I'll take a 5. Mr. Dave, thank you very much.
Well
sir.
done. That was
And that'll be the end of my turn.
all right. Cool, Dave.
Trader for the win.
Now I'm starting to see how that can be used. I'm looking at doing this a whole harder way, and it doesn't make sense. What you just showed me saves me
and
work.
I've
now.
never moved higher than here on this, so I'm
Right.
trying to do some things that I've
Right.
not done in the game, because heretofore in my other 3 plays, it's been like trying to figure it out.
All right. So you're building.
Right, and
No. Hold on. If you want to build this, it's up there.
You got to do the architect.
thank you,
can
very
only-
much.
Yes.
Okay.
So this guy comes home.
Yep. So
So I'm assuming you don't want the influence. You want to build
Right.
something.
all right. So it's going to cost
So
4.
So put a worker where you want to build. so that we know. Okay, so
Okay.
it costs 4 goods, 4 building materials.
And I get it one discount,
So it's only going to cost 3.
Which
And if
it
you
could be here or here. How do you want to do it?
so one of these and one of these is 3. If you
Yep.
use both kinds of goods, you'll get another discount of 2, but you're still using both kind of goods.
Right.
So it's not really relevant. If you want to do one of each,
Or it would
or
be
do you want
all
to do
three
all
wood.
3 of those,
I don't want to do all 3 of those.
or you can
So-
spend your 2 favor to get one of something.
So that's 3 resources. It's 2 different types.
So
That
you,
makes it 3. That would make it 2, but you still have to
Right.
pay both types, so it doesn't
Right.
matter.
And there's no discount,
No.
like
No
getting a
change.
buck
No.
back or.
we can
Nope.
give you half a stick.
There you go.
So if that's the
So
case,
this goes away.
then what I want to do is take 2 of these.
Okay. All right, I got you.
Thank you.
Just ask.
Sure.
Just ask.
Okay.
Okay, so then Dave,
So,
you built a building.
so
You're going to get one of these 4 things.
Okay. And I also get $1
Why?
because my
Oh,
Yep.
special.
nice.
go ahead. There you go.
So you want influence in green and $4. You want influence in red and $4. You want $5, or do you want a favor in $4?
I'll take the influence in green, please.
And $4, sir. And you are blue. Blau. There you go, good sir.
All right. And then I get to go all 3 of those up to there, right?
No. Why would? Yes, you absolutely would. I stand corrected. So those 3 go
Oh.
there.
Or fewer of them.
You get one more favor because I'm going to
favor.
follow behind.
And I wish I did.
And I want to add the paper.
You want to send
to
paper
there.
up here?
Yep.
Okay.
You got it, brother.
All right.
And
Done.
Dave is done.
All right. So now.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. So I want to point this out real quick. Dave, both of your influence markers are almost to this yellow line. So when you get to that yellow line, you're going to get favor and a token.
Okay.
Ooh, that's nice.
Just saying.
What
like,
do the tokens do?
Well, this one lets you do a good processing. This one lets you get rid of one of your cubes, and this one lets you do like an order phase, like you can deliver to the Akbar or to the guild.
All right.
And then
Got it.
Actually, none of those suck.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a total of 3, actually 4. So that's 2, 3, and then the +1
Nice
makes
job.
it 4.
Nice job.
Okay, so the 4 is going to be,
This guy.
yep, the one I've been abusing all day.
Well, yeah. You're only going to need at most 3, but
No, not true. Oh, you can do multiple.
oh, okay. So
right?
2 twos.
Yeah, so that's going to go 1 there, and it's going to go 1 there.
Sweet.
Okay, so then I will okay, I'll go to the trader. Do I need to is the question.
Yes, because
Hold on.
I need more favor.
Do I need to? I don't know that I need to. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Ka-chink, ka-chink, ka-ching.
All right, so I can manipulate the price
Or cha-ching.
either direction.
Before or after. Either
Now-
direction.
Okay, so here's my question then: is if it's a wash, if it's a 2 for a 2, I just pay the 1 difference to him, so it's a total of 3.
If you want a
goods.
2, you got to give him a 3, right?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
3 in total.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can make 3 trade. 1 to 3.
Yeah.
1 to 3 things.
So the question
Cube
is, do I
sticks.
make something a 1 that's a 2 or no? Take the 1 and turn it into a 2 on the books, please.
Take the 1
Yep, turn it into a 2 on the books.
right here.
Yes,
So books are now cheap.
they are.
Cheap books.
So I'm going to pay a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 worth of goods. So that's 5. So I can turn in to get 4,
4.
right? So that's going to be
That's all I'm reading.
1 book.
3 goods of any kind.
And
So, does this mean 3 pieces of wood, though?
that's, yeah.
Like, yeah.
that-
And
right.
you're only turning in 3 pieces of wood?
Right. Well, I'm
Perfect.
turning in 2 actually,
2, gotcha.
because I'm
Okay.
actually going to get 2 goods out of this.
Excellent.
So there's that. And
The Red Guild is being slighted. The Artist Guild. Artists, Merchants, and Scholars, maybe? Writers Guild. All right, so
actually, I will turn in that one more for another book. So I got 4, I paid 6. So if that's the case, I'll put that one back. There we go. Done. So I made 2 books out of the deal.
good for you, sir.
Done.
Huh.
So make sure I did that right, Morton, right? So I spent 5 worth of goods for 4 to be able to do 2 books. Done, right?
Looks good.
Okay.
Now,
All
don't
right.
forget, you can spend your books to stand up to 3 guys.
Right. No, I'm all set.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right.
You have 2 turns left.
Cool. Okay. Down.
3, because the other free one.
Gotcha.
Because he's getting built, then he's getting built. I have everything I need for all of them.
Good.
All right, then. I am going to go here. Well, do I want to do karma? I do. Get that last pesky cube
Yeah,
out
why
of there.
not,
All
right?
Yes. All right, so
Mission
then
accomplished.
I'm going to go here. Oh, wait, that guy's
It's
not,
not built.
Nope. So you could build.
Yeah,
sir.
so only if only I had that stuff. Let's see.
No, you only have 2 resources. No, you have 4. No, you only have
These are not
2
building
resources.
goods.
They are not. You are correct.
Yes,
Good
these
catch.
are not
Yep.
building resources. Dang it. Okay, I'm going to spend...
Thanks, Ryan.
I think he means Dave.
You're right,
No.
obviously, right?
Let's see.
I'm the only heavy cardboard guy here, so it's got to be me, right?
We're all of these people, everybody, these heavy cardboard guys. All right, dang it. I want to do some multiple things.
30 years.
Did the book luxury action get you a favor as well? I didn't
Yes.
take it, but I
If
didn't
you do
take
it,
it.
it's
Yeah,
going to stand
yeah,
up, guys,
right,
and get you
yeah.
a favor.
Okay.
All right, well, shoot ski, fire ski. I am going to go ahead and make some sandstone. God, that's so sad. But I'll make some sandstone. So, Edward, you get your sleepy worker back.
All right, thank you.
No favor for you. And I will make 4 of said sandstone. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a favor action. Spend these 3. I'm going to upgrade this cotton to silk. And then I guess I will be... Man, I'd love to do that too, though. That would be special. As well as fun.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna. All right, I'm good. Dave?
I'm going to go with 1 sandstone.
1. Oh, where are you
Over
turning?
there.
Oh, you're turning your favor
Gotcha.
into that.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
And then I'm going to spend $2 to redo the sailor again.
This guy?
Mhm.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take.
All right,
Just
sealer.
ask.
Oh,
Just ask.
So your first good is free. You can deliver here
One of
and or
this
there.
And one of these to
Okay.
deliver there.
So
this-
paper
Oh, the paper. Okay. I get you a rupee
and up on the green,
up on the green.
which then you.
So you hit that. So you get a favor and a token. So take a favor. And then you get one of these.
You can figure this out after your turn's over. Go
Right.
ahead, keep going.
And then the other one I want to do is fulfill this,
Okay, so it's going to cost you one other good. Which would you like it to cost you?
the cotton.
All right, one cotton.
If you wanted to
So-
overpay, you'd get a rupee back, right? Just saying.
Okay.
All right,
You get a victory point.
cool.
And
So-
So, and you get your 2 more
So
rupees.
3 rupees total for that.
okay.
Cool.
What is
I'll look it up.
All right.
number 5?
And then, are you making any other deliveries? Each time you produce cotton or turmeric, you produce one additional of that type.
That's right.
Yes. What is this here?
That is dye, right there.
I'll deliver that also then.
It's already been done, Dave, by you.
Oh. Could do the next one down requires this.
You have bricks.
Wood.
You need bricks and paper. You can do this one. Yep, you can do that one if
Then
you
let's
want.
do that one too.
Okay. So, brick.
Wait,
What?
is this his
no,
order phase?
No, this is the end of it. This is the last.
The order phase.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, there. So this will go there. You're gonna get another $4, Dave.
4
4
rupees. And he did the sailor, so I mean, I could make a delivery.
Yep. Okay.
Man, oh man, and then that's right there.
This upgrades.
It's a rupee,
You can spend 3 goods.
but I'm not going to. I choose not to.
Upgrade from a 1 to a 2
This one is 3 goods. Yeah.
to remove a
And
cube.
this one is, I get to do one of those.
There you go. Yeah.
And
There you
that
go.
goes in here?
Yes.
Yep, it does. So you can take that once per.
And here's the new one: 2
Okay.
favors to stand up a guy,
All right. Cool.
which is very cool.
All right.
Let's see. You want to do any karma? You got 1 guy standing up.
So that would allow me to take 2 karma.
I'm just happy that I got all my cubes off for the first time. And its results are shown.
Oh, did
Off.
you do that? Did you
Yep,
the
we're
follow
do
good.
a sailor? Sailor?
I chose not to follow.
Okay.
I want to do something else with the 2 things I could follow up with.
And the Red Guild is pleased.
Yes, the Red Guild finally got something.
All right.
If you do it, Dave, get a favor.
He didn't do it though. So
Oh, I'm wondering, do I move up on that because I delivered
nope,
some?
because you're the leader. You
You
got
are the-
you got
Got
the
it.
money
I
instead.
just got the money. Got it. There's a lot to remember in this game.
He used the 1 value. Yeah, there's a lot.
to remember.
Sailor action.
Dave, get a favor. Oh, man.
All right, here we go.
I'm still not going to follow. First good's free,
Okay. So up 1 on the blue.
and a rupee.
Just be my bank
Here-
for me.
here we go.
All right. There's that. Then here. And
That's 1 piece of wood.
And I will there because that's 2 value.
Sure, means you can deliver another piece of wood.
Exactly, which will be that.
So you got 1,
So that's 6
2, 3,
bucks.
4, 5, 6 rupees.
6 rupees. Okay.
That sucks.
There. These come off.
What number?
I already
Okay.
looked him up.
Bye, Tony. Yeah, I'm getting bye-bye in this game, too.
All right, so here we go. So what he allows me to do is anytime I deliver a book, anytime I deliver a book, I get 2 rupees, and then at the end of the game, I'm going to get 1 rupee for everything that I have delivered to the guilds.
That's nice.
Okay,
What does this go do?
huh? Every time you produce on those,
Got
you
it.
get 1 extra. So,
God, I don't want to do that.
do I want to
I want to do
stop?
too much.
Yeah, I'm done. I think because we're there.
Dang.
You know what? This one time.
I just can't do
No,
what I
it wasn't
wanna
there.
do.
It was a book.
Ah.
I'm done. So now, because we built one here, he advances to there. The 6 comes out.
Whoops.
I got it.
Good thing it's not on a slant.
There, and then Tony.
Cool. All right.
Oh, right here. Or do you have it in
It's
your
right
notes?
here too,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. All right. All
I
right,
got it
James.
down.
Good stuff.
We each have one
The
cotton.
fifth pier, yes. Every player receives one good, value of 1, 2, or 3, depending on how many cotton. 0, 1, or 2. So we get a 2 value good for owning 1 cotton each, right?
All
This
of us
is-
get a
this-
2 value good.
Right.
Okay.
Order limit 6. Boom. All right.
All right. So
So a 2 value good is. Those.
there you go. The flags. Yep.
Oh, any
Okay.
of them.
Done.
Oh.
You sheeples.
That is an amazement for me. All right. So it's my turn.
You sheeples.
Dave
yeah.
needs to choose his good.
Yeah. Choose a good, Dave.
Oh my
Value 2.
God! Oh, this is so lovely. I needed that so bad. So I'm going to take this luxury action,
Okay.
which is going to stand up to 3 of my workers and give me a favor. So here, I'll just put this over here as the favor,
Okay.
and I'm going to stand up some workers. I'll stand up this guy.
How many can you stand
Up
up?
to 3.
Okay.
This guy and this guy. So why won't I stand them all up, right?
Oh, wait.
Okay, now let's get some karma.
Hold on. Wait.
Minute.
Dave is still
I think I'm
making
here.
17 changes. You
Okay.
good? You sure?
I'm
That's
All right,
it.
we're
I'm
good.
gluing it down. No,
All
I'm
right,
kidding.
done.
All right, cool. So I got a whole bunch of guys to stand up. So I need to get that good over there.
What
So-
good?
That good over there. So I
For
need
sure.
at least 3 karma. So if I lay down 2 guys, let's
Yep, that gives you
say
4.
this one and this one, that'll give me 3. Oh no, that
4.
does give me 4.
Yep.
So I have 4 right now.
Yep.
So yep, send him over there for 3. That
So
leaves me
move
with
that.
1. Well, whatever my last one is, right?
Right.
But I could keep using that. And this one's not available yet, so let's move it.
Fair enough.
With 1, I could move a farmer. I don't really care. I have enough guys. If I lay down these 2 guys, that gives me the 2 more, which pumps me up to 3 again. So I could actually promote something else. I'm going to go ahead and promote this guy to here. And then
Welcome, JP.
I am going to use that luxury good action. Boy, that's a real tough call.
Teach was about 40, 45 minutes, Nigel.
I am. So 2 of these guys can move up 1. So I'm going to go ahead and move up this one 1 and this one 1. Okay, that's what that guy does.
Okay.
2 different ones. Okay, so now I got that, and I got that, right? So in my order phase, I'm gonna deliver that.
Okay.
And then, so I need to take an action. Okay. Oh. Difficult, senor. Oh, that kind of sucks.
Here, I got 20 here, Dave,
That
just
kind
to
of
make
sucks.
it easier for
That
the
kind
camera.
of sucks. That doesn't suck. So in my action phase, that's only... Sure. I'm going to go ahead and displace Dave.
Okay.
Dave gets a favor. I'm going to build a building. I'm going to build this one.
Okay.
That costs 4.
There you go. I assume, okay, so this is now
Yep,
built.
that's
I
now
assume
built.
you're going to make,
In fact,
Yeah.
sir, I am. I'm also
And-
going to get one of these tiles,
okay, I will also follow.
which I'll take 5 karma.
So,
So, yeah.
and you get another favor because I followed.
Okay.
Yeah,
thank
I'm
you.
also going to follow.
Take
so
another favor.
Take another favor.
I love you guys.
Hey, I'm
so
glad.
much. All right.
So then in my order phase, I'm going to deliver this order. I do have influence there. I have a turmeric, and I have a cert. I have some clothing.
All right, so you're going to get 3 rupee.
3 rupee, because I'm here, which so I
Right.
get 1 less, and I go here, which gets me some good stuff. So
And you get a favor?
So I get 3 rupees, please.
I got you. Go ahead. Get your favor.
Yeah, I get a favor,
And one of the tiles.
and I sure don't need that one. So
You'll
I
have to watch David. Oh, wait. Oh, can't. Who won Glory to Rome? Matt did, actually.
I guess I'll take this one.
Okay.
It lets me upgrade a good. I might need to do that. Just because I hear that's a good thing.
Okay.
Dave.
Dave, you're up.
So I'm going to use my karma to move this guy to there.
All right, so who are you laying down? I guess you're one guy.
Yeah.
So there.
So you're upgrading this good to curry?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Whoa, no, 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 no. Stop. Back up. Before you take that,
Oh, yeah, I did
you
that.
can't do that.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, I forgot to move it.
What you could do is you can move a level 2 to curry, though, with the top left one.
Got it. Yeah, and I don't need planks, so I'll do that. Then.
Okay.
So knock
Tony?
him over
Top left corner.
This one?
Okay, which one you moving?
with the only one that I can. There.
No, not true. You got a level 2 there, you got a level 2 there, you got a level 2 there.
That's a brick.
Yep.
House.
So, and then I'm going to displace you on the sailor.
Okay.
Ooh, I could follow.
Yes.
Okay. So, what are you delivering, Dave?
I'm going to deliver here.
Okay, so a paper, and spice. Yeah, either or. And you owe 1 good. So
That's
turmeric.
gonna-
Okay.
That's just going
So
to be
you go up 1 on the red track. So red, blue. You'll get that in a minute, and you get 3 rupees.
Okay.
All right. Any other deliveries?
Yes. I want to. Oh no, because it's fulfill an order.
He already did his payment.
Yeah, he did. So now you're gonna get you get 1 favor, and 1 of these tiles at the end of it.
And I want to fulfill.
Which one?
I think it's
You don't.
it's
The one with cloth.
this one here, the one that has this.
Curry?
So curry and planks. You don't have planks.
Oh,
So
moved
I
the
would
wrong
love
one.
to do things in life, but if I would love to, travel permanently and just visit the world.
So I should have moved my brick instead of my plank, because that's what I was planning on doing.
That's fine. I'm okay
Yeah.
with that. So it's a value 2 that he did earlier.
sure.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So then complete this there. So the plank.
Dave does not have
And the
any
curry.
influence in that.
Yeah, you can't do it. It doesn't matter, Dave. So never mind.
I could buy influence.
If you would
with
like
this.
to.
There you go.
Okay. So now it costs
Now
you
you
3
can
of
do it.
those. Okay. Now you can do it.
Okay.
So
He's already
those-
paid for that delivery?
Huh?
Like, has he?
No, it's the end
Oh,
of
he's
the
doing
round.
his end thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So give me one of those markers.
Cool. And
You're gonna get
2
2 rupees.
and an influence,
Yep.
since you're low man on the totem pole.
And you're done. All right. So now a book, a cloth, and an oil.
That's all you have? What? Oh,
Now I can end it if I want.
a book?
New one has come out.
Yeah, you have all the goods.
Yep.
Are you in the lead?
Probably not.
Oh, I don't know. You got 20.
Well, plus I have.
3 plus 8. I've got.
He's
31.
got 31, and he's got way more than I do. However, whenever I deliver a book, that'll be worth 2. He'll be worth 3.
Alert. Favorite or tile.
Oh, it's either or?
Boy.
Oh, I guess there is a slash there.
What's that?
So, give up 2 favors, and Tony, give up a favor. Or the tile, either or.
Doesn't matter.
One more, Dave, because you got 2 of them. Okay. I got one more action after this, so yeah, might as well.
Actually, I'll just do it the opposite way.
Okay. So that means that one goes back. All right. Let's displace Dave and trigger the end. So you get a favor, Dave. So we're going book, cloth, and oil. So I need a level 2 good.
There you go.
Discard the paper.
And you get
Done.
6 karma, or 6 rupees.
Yep. And up 1 on the green guild.
Yep.
There. So those go away here, which I get 3 favors when I complete that. So 1, 2, 3. I guess I had to show you guys this. So that's there. Then I get 1 rupee for every green where I am. So I will go ahead. I have 4. I will spend 3 of these for this action to move up 1 on the green track. There. And now I will go ahead and get another favor for that. So that now advances here. So shirts, whenever you take that action there, are whenever you discard it, you get plus one. So it's actually worth 4 rupees.
Or 5 if someone uses the trader.
Fair point.
Yeah.
So now looking around, what do I have left? I have a book and I have paper. Neither of which help me much right now. Done. Tony. All right, so this triggers the end of the game. So we take 1 last action each. 1 last turn, right?
All right.
Make
So,
it good.
Yeah. So we finished the round, which we just did.
Right.
So now we each get one turn. All right. So let's make some points, fellas. So first thing I'm going to do is I have 3, but I need to spend 2. So I can turn a 1 into a 2. We'll do that.
Okay.
I'm going to take these 2 guys for a sleepy sleep, which is 4. So I'm going to turn that into a shirt.
In the bottom right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's the only thing I'm doing. I have 1 karma point left over. Whatever.
Okay.
Not going to bother with it. Not
Yep.
going to produce. Then I'm going to hit the trader.
So I get another karma. Thank you.
And I'm going to make that worth 4.
There
And then I'm going to do that action for 5. So I'm going to take that luxury action.
you go.
So I'll get 5 rupees.
Well done. Okay. Only 1 rupee per fulfilled order or notable of that color. Yeah, that's a bummer.
And then there's...
Or
is there-
notable in that color.
Is there any point in doing
I
the
see that now.
trading?
Okay, good to know.
I don't believe there's any point in doing the trading. Unless I could get a lot of that stuff for a lot of that stuff. And I really can't because I don't have a lot of stuff out there on the board. So I'm not going to bother doing any trading. And then for my final order phase, this curry will go right there.
Well done. All right, done?
Yes, sir.
All right. Dave, final actions.
So the first thing I'm going to do is knock over my guy for a couple of points and move that over so I can remove
Okay.
another block because that's worth 2
point.
points.
It's a point.
I don't know. About the only thing I can think of is to build something, but I've got...
You can only do this once
You can do on your order phase.
Yeah.
You can deliver 1 good or 1 order.
and or.
But it's
one
or.
Right, no, it's and or. I remember you reading
This
that.
is an or.
Okay.
The sailor's an and or.
Okay.
Right? This is an or. Yeah.
Okay.
The order phase.
Yeah, so I'm going to knock Tony out of the build.
Mama said knock you out right here.
Mhm.
All right, I don't get anything for that.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. I thought I had something I don't have.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought I had some building material. I have no building material.
You do not, sir.
Um,
I don't. In fact, you have like one good out there.
yeah.
Now, Akbar does want it.
Yeah, I'm going to give it to him, but I'm trying to think of something I could do that makes me points.
Well, you did that, so that's good.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't see much, my friend.
I don't either.
I don't see much.
So-
Can you deliver anything down there? Because, like, hey, you get a rupee, right? So, like, you have a silk.
Well, I'm
But
going to
it's
use the
worth more
silk
up
to
here.
go
It's
there.
worth more up
yeah.
here than down there.
I'm going to go there with that.
Man,
I
except for that one
I'm
notable,
missing
we've
one-
cleared the board.
I'm missing one favor, so I can't do
Oh, man.
this.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
I know.
Yeah.
So, let's see. So I think, why not? I'm going to make a bunch of this stuff. Knock you back.
All right. How much you making?
Let's see.
Does it
I
matter?
think it's
I guess it depends on what I do.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Anything else?
Yes, I'm going to move myself to. That's
There and done.
And you're spent.
Yes.
All right.
Could I?
Oh, yeah, Dave. You have a... Keller is reminding you here. One of your favor tiles lets you do this again.
Yep. So if you have something that you
I
can
have
deliver.
nothing else to deliver.
Oh yeah. Womp womp.
I
Yeah.
don't think there's. Is oil
No.
been delivered? Is
Yeah,
any of the one?
No, it's all
Yeah.
high end stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Well-
what I thought.
So
So
you have this. Yeah.
Yeah,
You'd have to do 2 upgrades to get there. Because he does want statues, but you'd have to do 2 upgrades.
Right, and I don't.
You don't have enough favor,
Yeah.
but you can only do that once anyway. So.
Yeah.
So he's good.
all right. So if I lay him down, I would get 3 karma worth during meditation.
Because he's worth 2 and you get a bonus because
Right.
of your engine.
And I can deliver. So having something up here, my first one is only worth 1 point, right?
1, 3, 5, 8, 11, 14.
Okay. So
So like I'm getting 1, 3. I'm getting $3. Dave's getting 1, 3, 5, 8.
Oh,
you didn't produce either of those.
yeah. But if I did,
Move on.
You would get one. Yeah.
I would give one more favor so I could pop up one. That's what I was thinking of.
All right. I don't see a reason to take my meditation because I can't see anything that would.
Give you points. Well, can you deliver one of these?
Oh wait, yes I do. Yes I do.
Because that's a
No.
rupee, right?
Lay him down for 3 points
3
worth.
points.
So that's going to be worth 2,
So,
and then
well, you can upgrade 1 good.
oh, it's 1 good.
Yeah. Now, if you want to do it again, you still have 1 point left.
Oh, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So done.
Okay.
Oh, I do have 1. Oh no, that costs 3. All right,
Well,
so that's it.
Yeah.
So now my action, go and kick you out, and
I'll
I
get a
can.
favor. Not that it matters.
We'll take that off, and now I can sell 3 goods. Yeah,
You can trade 3 goods.
for points, for rupees though, right?
No. You're just basically all you're doing is shuffling wood.
Oh, I
Right.
misunderstood. Okay, well, if that's the case, then
So, like, if you want to go here,
Nah,
there's
nah,
a
nah,
victory
nah, nah, nah.
point.
put you back then. So if I pay 2, oh, that sucks because I'm on the shipping.
I'll throw my favor away. Look, there's a victory point laying here. There's a victory point laying here. Removing your cube is a victory point,
And then I guess I could deliver the book,
and then you could
which
deliver
is
the
worth
book.
3 points for me.
Yeah.
I guess so. So, that's a bummer.
Deliver the book to up here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is worth 3 for me. And there's nothing else I don't
Worth
think I
3?
can do. It is because of this.
Oh, nice job. Nice job.
Go for the clothes.
Doesn't matter. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and go up there because it's worth an extra point. Top right.
This
Top right. botanist.
Everything's
stand me
upside
up,
down
please.
for me.
Stand me up.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll just punt one of the cubes, doesn't matter
Yeah.
which, and the other, doesn't matter. Not going to worry.
Okay.
So I will go ahead for the end. Go ahead that. I get 2 rupees for doing so for the book because of my card. And that's the end of the game.
Cool.
Scoring.
Okay, he said, wait, go for clothes that you can sell. So, oh.
They're worth 5.
Don't worry about it.
Can you get them?
I could have right here for the upgrade for the 2.
All right. So, well, you have you have enough stuff there. You could do 1 upgrade. So it'd cost you 2 to do the upgrade, and then you spend your you do these 2.
I guess so, sure.
What did you upgrade?
This to this, so that to that.
Right. So don't do. Oh, but that's
Yeah,
the thing.
so
you
don't
need.
worry about
That's
it.
the
Don't
thing you need. Yeah.
Move on.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
That's the trick.
Yep.
You don't have enough karma,
Yep.
and you don't have any oil or curry.
Okay.
All right. So
If I lose by within 3 points, then so be it. No big deal.
Yeah.
Move on.
you could have traded for them. Up here.
No, the trade action, and then sold it, just like what you did.
Yes.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Don't worry about it. Just
Yeah.
move on.
So
Fine.
end game scoring.
In-game scoring.
Paper and book.
Yep.
Okay. You got some end game notables over there?
I do. So here we go. So first off, here, I get 1 rupee for each guild order that I completed. So that would be 1. So
Okay.
1 rupee. Whee!
That many?
Right. And then I get here, I get 1 rupee for every noble that I have that's or notable.
That's green.
That's green.
Which
I
is 2.
assume including
Yeah.
this one, which is 2.
So it's 2. So,
So
2 more.
2
rupees.
more. And then for every guild that I've completed, that'll be 1 more.
In
Is
green.
it in green
Yeah.
specifically?
See, it's green and not purple.
Okay. So that's it.
Cool.
Okay. Next.
All right. Dave, do you have any notables for end game scoring?
I don't think so.
Okay. So the influence tracks will now be scored, okay? So if you're at the top of the track, you get 2 rupees for every one of your markers in that guy's orders. If you're not at the top of the track, you get 1. So
Okay. So blue is going to get 2 for
2.
this,
Yep.
and then 2 for this,
Yes.
and 2 for this. 6 points
6
for blue.
6 for blue. So,
So
then yellow.
Yellow,
I'll
I'm
just
going to
leave
get
it there.
1, 0. I'm going to get 2 for this, 0. So 2 rupees, please.
And that's 0, 1, 2, 6 for orange.
Okay.
Thank
next.
you, sir. If we've reached the end of the meditation track, that's
We
worth
haven't.
5. And I wanted to, but man, there was just too many
No.
things to do, right?
Right.
You get 1 rupee for every one of the cover tiles removed, i.e. your cube. So I get 8. So here, you want to make it a 10?
Yeah.
I get 4, make it a 10. Thank you.
And I've got 6. I'll take 6.
Okay, all right, easy enough. All right,
And then
next.
finally, we're going to score the Emperor Akbar. So
1
this-
for me.
this is the
That's
neutral
easy.
player. So everyone gets 1. I get
So here, take these off.
I get
so it can
3.
be clear. There.
so I get 3. Here, make it a 5.
That's 20.
Well, make it a 20, buddy. That'd be great,
No,
pal.
that's not.
And then Dave gets 1, 3, 5, 8. So yeah, take a 10, throw 2 back. All right.
Read 'em
Now
and
take
wait.
all your rupees out of the bag.
Okay, 38.
10, 20, 30, 45.
Okay.
41.
45 for Tony, hashtag bad teacher. 41 for Dave.
Hashtag
and
bad teacher.
38 for
How
me,
about
so it wouldn't
these?
have mattered.
Only 1 rupee
Nothing.
per order if you're tied. Oh, or if you're tied at the top, it's only 1 rupee.
Oh, okay, so if that's the
all
case.
the other ties are
then-
ties. So it's still the same, right? Like, so I
Well,
owe 3 rupees. So instead of so here, give me 2.
And Dave is going to get, I owe 1.
So 42.
I I owe 1, and Dave owes.
Right? 10, 20, 30, 40.
And Dave owes 2.
Dave owes 2. So, there you go.
All right. So the new real final is how
And
much
you owed
for
1.
I already paid it.
Yeah. So 42.
42, Dave. 39.
39.
Yeah.
And I'm at 37. There
You
we
went
go.
down 1, we all went down 2.
Okay.
So.
All right. Oh yeah, it's all just off camera for Dave, but yeah, there you go. Okay. Whew. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot to remember there.
There's
Mike.
There's a lot. Mike,
Okay.
yes.
All right. So
Darn you.
your first game. Start with you, Dave.
Kind of confusing.
Okay.
No, if I play, well, for instance, the last turn, if I had looked at this card, it would have given me 1 more point, which would have been up 1 on one of those, which,
Would have given you 2 extra points, which you only lose by 1 point.
right.
Okay.
So, I had a hard time figuring out which way I wanted to go.
Okay.
So I tried different ways. I think that's pretty common for a first time.
Yeah, I think so. For me, when I first saw the board, I was like, ooh, that is a really, really busy board. But after playing it now, everything pretty much stands out that needs to stand out for me. And so, yeah, I think that the artwork doesn't detract from it, which is, it's intimidating at first, but I don't think that it was negatively so. But there's a lot going on here. There's a lot to keep track of.
Yeah.
So this harkens back to when Mike and I sat down for a conversations with Heavy Cardboard. He basically said that he needs a strong developer to help limit his vision. And I think that's apparent here.
Yeah. So, my turn, I guess?
Yeah,
or-
go for
so,
it. Sure.
Artwork, components, all that kind of stuff. So, I love the components. It's a beautiful game. The artwork is gorgeous. The iconography is, by and large,
Pretty good.
pretty damn good. There's a couple things that are kind of weird, but whatever.
Yeah.
They're probably things that make perfect sense to somebody else don't necessarily make perfect sense to me, right? At first, man, I thought this board was a hot mess, because like I had trouble following the arrows. Where's this arrow? Where does this arrow go? He goes
Right,
through this
goes
gate.
through the
right?
gate. Yeah,
there could have
yeah.
been just some better choices made there. As you play the game a few times, okay, that stuff becomes easy.
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
even for me, from my
Right.
first game, it became that way. Yes.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of sandboxy, right? The game doesn't allow you to do any focusing, right? Like I'm a wood guy. No, because like the game wants everything, right? So it's pretty sandboxy. There's lots of rules in this game. So I think all of those things combined make it a little, like you said, the word intimidating. It makes it a little intimidating for new players or maybe even players of certain lower game weights.
Yes.
like-
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that to be willing to tackle this game and to like this game, you kind of got to be, where Heavy Cardboard, butters their bread. I think heavier players will like this game, and more casual players might be a little much for them.
I would also possibly say that even some folks that like heavier games, I hesitate to use the term convoluted, but there's a little too much possibly going on that needs to be going on.
Yeah. There's lots of things cooking, right? So this
Yes.
is my 4th play, and I'm still screwing up stuff in my head.
Right.
Okay, so this is not a game where simple rules make awesome play,
Not at all.
right? So
There's a ton of stuff going on in here, and you actually have to kind of take part in all of it, it seems like. Or at least a good number of it.
the first time I played this game, I hated it.
Okay?
I just felt, what the hell
Was
is
that your
this?
solo play?
No. First
Okay.
time I played it was with Jerry and his kid, and I forget who the 4th player was. The 4-player game of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I hated it. I was just like, this. I'm
Right.
forgetting rules. Like, oh my
Sure,
God, there's
right,
87 things to think about. And
Right.
everything.
It's a lot to juggle in your head, for sure.
And but I mean, I don't give up, so so I played it again. I'm like,
things became clear. I'm like, okay, there's a game here.
Oh,
right.
there-
And so
absolutely.
fourth play here now. I like the game more right now than I did this morning.
Okay.
Okay.
And-
so there's something here that I like.
And I definitely see that.
I wouldn't call this a Hall of Fame or anything like that. It's not like, oh my God, I got to play more Agra. But like, I want to play more Agra. So, and this morning I was thinking, okay, this is a good game. Maybe this is the end of it. But like, I feel like I could play more Agra because I feel like
I want to play it more.
there's so much stuff here. Like, my God, I used the trader once.
Right,
you know?
right. And I think there's definitely room to grow for my enjoyment of it, but it is a really big hurdle for folks to get into to
Not
begin with.
something you can throw on the
And
table.
not component wise, but variability wise, and it very well might be a game balance issue. The reason they didn't do it, but
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen that these could be variable, so they're not static each game. But I mean, that's a minor quibble. There's
Yeah.
enough going on here to where you're going to have.
I don't
You're going
like,
to have enough.
I don't like that this board is on an angle. There's no need for that. Laying it flat is perfectly fine.
I don't think it's too difficult to see laying down, but
Right.
then again, it's been sitting in front of me all day. So
One
Yeah.
of the things I see is we're 3 hours into it with the teach, which Tony did a magnificent job.
But it's still like difficult to teach the game.
yeah,
How to think about teaching it and getting everything correct, and then for you guys to remember what the hell I
and-
said
Sure.
30 minutes later, right into the teach.
Well, and the other thing is it really helped that you taught us first off camera,
Yeah.
and we played a couple of rounds and stuff
Yeah.
because that kind of gave me the feel for it. Knowing that, I think people should keep that in mind.
Right.
Even though it was our first play, we had a session prior
Yeah.
to.
right.
And like I said, my first play, I did not like the game.
Oh, I enjoyed it. Fine.
Right,
I
so-
I
Now,
guess.
on my first play, it was 4 rookies. Right?
So, yeah,
in
so
your
you're
first play,
fumbling through.
you had
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess what could qualify as a veteran.
Right. Sure.
Right?
Sure. So
Minor veteran.
I guess the big question
Good
I
cut.
have is: so is the payoff worth it so far for you, for the rules, and for the game length and everything else? Do you feel like it's worth it for you? The experience being worth it. That we're not talking about value in the bot. We're not talking about any of that. I'm saying the time invested
Sure.
to learn the rules, to be able to teach the game, as
Yeah.
it were, or on the other end to learn the game and to play
Yeah, at this point, yes.
it. Okay.
Right? Like, how difficult is this to get to the table to, and to continue exploring it,
Right.
would factor into the future of the game.
Okay.
So, but yes, I mean, I pre-ordered the game when it was okay to pre-order the game, and hopefully it's on its way here soon. Earlier today, I was not sure if I would keep that copy of the game.
Right.
Now, in fact, I said I wasn't going to keep that copy of the game. But now I'm like, well, maybe I do hang on to it for a little
Okay.
while and then see where it goes. But
How
then, it's going to depend on how many more times can I get it to the table and stuff.
Okay.
'cause-
How about you, Dave?
Oh yeah, I play it again. And for me, it's always, would I rather play this than Le Havre? And that doesn't happen very often. But on the other hand, one of the things I'm wondering about is, would it be a good two-player game?
I don't know.
So I played when I was moving around pieces to learn, right? I played 2-player, kind of. I played both. Robin kind of played one,
Right.
And I guess, but like, to me,
Less
like,
interaction, I would think,
it's-
because it doesn't scale a
it's
ton, does it?
It's a 3 or 4 player game for
Okay.
me.
Yeah, I think so.
And there's a good game here,
Mhm.
but you do have to earn that discovery.
Yes, and that's what I
It
was.
does not
that's
give
kind-
it to you.
That's what I was
It is
alluding
not
to.
free to understand that.
It requires you to work at the game, and I'll be honest, mentally, I'm spent today.
I want to play Heaven and Ale next because
Yeah.
I want to play another game before I go. So I'm not mentally spent, but it's not my first rodeo with this game. So
Yeah, it's a lot
close.
to chew on. So I enjoyed it. I would happily play it. We're going to play it more so we can review it.
yes,
But I'm spent at this point. So yeah,
And Mike said, it's meant to be played more, and I
Oh
wanted
yeah,
to
yeah,
explore.
obviously, and Morton brought up the fact that your first game you're just exploring what you can do, and there's
And
so many
frustration.
different paths
Yeah.
to
And
explore.
that's totally what I felt, that frustration in my first game. I'm like,
Oh, and Franny asks, how would this compare against something like Panthalos? Apples and giraffes, totally unrelated, both in weight wise. This is way past that as far
James.
as complexity wise.
it's got an elephant
Yeah,
nipple.
right. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, that's our playthrough
Yeah.
of Agra.
I'd say good job, Mr. Keller.
Yep. I enjoyed it, and
Yeah.
looking forward to trying it some more. So, cool. Yeah. So thanks, Mike, for joining us. I appreciate it. Thanks everyone else took the time to join us and well, go through the game today. So good job on the teach, Tony. I appreciate you taking that on. Thank you, sir. And thanks to all our patrons, the however many we have, because of the change in Patreon. It's in flux right now. So
I shan't withdraw my support.
well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Stick around too.
All right. Well, thank you guys. All right. So if you want to support the show, don't forget to like and subscribe, but also pledgehc.com is how you can support the show. And there's a bunch of different options there if you so desire. So I'm Edward.
Tony,
And
good job,
Banker
buddy.
Dave.
all right. Enjoyed it, guys.
Love
Take
you
care.
guys.
We'll see you guys tomorrow for Antiquity. Catch you all later.
That's right. You got another one tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, I have another one forever.